Hello everybody and welcome along to Rapid League basketball action here at TSB Stadium in New Plymouth, round 3 for 2026. Taranaki is the home team and the Franklin Bulls for the Airs still going for their first win in the Rapid League this season, having lost all 3 of their games to date. And for the Franklin Bulls, they have 1 win and 2 losses so far. And they have been strengthened by a couple of new players too into their Rapid League team. Glenn Lama here with Dylan Boucher. And I guess the big question for the Bulls, Dylan, is they're backing up. They've got a very tight turnaround. Only 2 days ago they were on court at home. And both teams, we throw the Airs into this as well, really want to move up the ladder, don't they?
Absolutely. Good to be here on Anzac Day Hoops. But yeah, no, tough backup, but let's see the depth and see if it's going to come to fruition.
Indeed. So here we are. We can see the Bulls there. They're in 7th place with that 1 win, and Taranaki stone cold last. Never a nice place to be.
Never want to be on the bottom of the table, but today they get a chance to take a step up.
And move up towards maybe join Canterbury in about, 9th or 8th position. So we'll see. Let's have a look at the starting 5s for this game. And here is the Bulls lineup. Brodie Perry gets his first run of the season. So too does Hunter Saville, a 17-year-old guard from the Waikato. Peyton Hughes is there again. Dom Kelman-Porto's got a start. We're a little bit surprised about that. And though Tai Pakorangi drops back from starting in the NBL team, the Cells NBL team, back into the Rapid League game for this clash today, number 14. And here is the Airs team. And a new player into their team as well today. It's not Geordie Cooper, number 1, or Riley Tuta, number 3. It is Jerome Tamatea. Xavier Adam is out today. He's a late scratching with an ankle injury. Lyric Tuhaka is there again. And Xavier Pern, the former Manawa 2 player, completes the starting 5 for Taranaki in this game. Good to see Jerome Tamatea there, another 17-year-old. Riley Tuta's a key man in this game, Dylan, isn't he? And Peyton Hughes, they've both posted excellent numbers so far this season.
Yeah, they sure have. It's going to be a great head-to-head there. With Riley Tuta's shooting ability, hopefully he can bring that 25% three-point percentage up. And if he can do that, they've got a chance. Otherwise, the sharp-shooting Peyton Hughes and the Bulls were going to run away with this one.
Yeah, look, 23.7 points per game for the Airs. That ain't going to cut it, is it? I mean, that's a big reason why they're 0-3.
Absolutely. You've got to put scoreboard pressure on, and, you know, they just haven't had the ability to do that this season. And, you know, we'll obviously see that tonight, see if they can pull this out. And obviously there's going to be, someone's going to have to step up and really guard Dom Kelman-Porto inside. He's going to be a handful.
Yeah, Peyton Hughes, by the way, his numbers for the Bulls, 10 points per game at 50% so far this season. Tuta, 11 points per game. He has been shooting the ball a lot, though, at 29%, so his shooting percentage is down a little. But he's lurking and should be a key man in this game today. And lovely to see the Bulls in their county's colours again.
Sure is. It's a nice little throwback there. And you're looking at comparing of the 2 teams there, a lot of smiles. It's all going to be business once the ball is thrown up. Again, I think Xavier Pern's probably going to be given the assignment of Dom Kelman-Porto, and it is going to have to see how they guard them in the post. If they do go through Dom in the post, they're likely going to have to go with some double teams. Otherwise, it's going to be a long, long night.
Yeah, it will be. So all set for tip-off here. Reminding you too, this is the first of a double-header today. Later on this afternoon, Wellington, the Saints play the Tuatara. Always going to be a spicy match, that one. So the first of a double-header today, and completes a very busy weekend of basketball action in the Cells NBL over the last 3 days.
Thanks, Danielle.
Taranaki should be nice and fresh for this game, though. This is their first game of the weekend. The teams have had to back up a little bit, Dylan, which is always a challenge for the players.
Yeah, absolutely. The Franklin Bulls will be probably feeling a little bit weary on the legs, but the Airs will be completely fresh in this one.
Yeah, 100% as we get this game underway. And straight away there's a nice play, and it's Takorangi who won the tip, flushing for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, beautiful set play, nice little drop off, and a nice dunk to finish. Perfect start.
Yeah, puts Taranaki right back on their heels from the start of this game. Here's Tamatea. Over to Tuta, closely by Pakorangi. Tuta throws it away, and here come the Bulls again. Just in the nick of time, sealing that one off is Peyton Hughes. Over it goes to Hughes for 3. Grabbed by Taranaki. Tuhaka flying down court. Here's Tuta again. He's fouled and can't get the basket to drop though.
Yeah, that was pretty. Took his time, took the contact, unable to finish on the N1, but beautiful fast break. And I think if the Airs want to be able to, if they can push the ball in this game, I think they're going to really wear down this Bulls team. Already seeing guys on their haunches, waiting for that second wind to kick in. Riley Tuta, the line for 2.
Tolton not quite as easy to spot without that bleached hair.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure he's wanting the game to slow down right now after, having a few weeks off. Coming back into the league.
Here he inbounds it.
Saville again, first game. Beautiful, nice drive.
Wasn't it? That full court press from Taranaki, not quite tight enough, and was quite easily broken down by the Bulls there.
Yeah, broke it through the middle, and then Peyton Hughes, nice left-hand drive off the glass. Go to the line for the N1.
Turned 23 days ago to Peyton Hughes, so happy birthday this week for him. We've got a few players birthdays in these two teams over the last few days or so. Tuhaka's not one of them. That's just been thrown straight out of court. Just a little miscommunication there with Jordy Cooper.
Yeah, Tuhaka just got caught in two minds there. Thought he had some contact, wasn't called. Oh, risky inbounds.
And it's been taken by Tamatia. You want to execute a solid play here. It's the rebound by Pakarangi. He's made a strong start to the game. Saville. Keep the intensity high, the 17-year-old, and get his first points.
Yeah, that was nice.
Of the game and in his rapid league career.
That was nice. Nice little one-handed teardrop floating shot from the elbow.
Nice little lead early here for the Bulls, isn't it?
Sure is.
Here's Tuta. Little risky passing there from Tuta. 5 on the shot clock here for Tamatia. And there is a foul. Looks like either Kelvin Porto. In fact, it's going on Perry.
Yeah, Perry just with the strong hands in there. It's Casey Noir quick substitution for Dom Kelvin Porto.
Those will be key players. Nicely salvaged at the half court.
Sure was.
That was really cool. Tamatia, there's the shot being missed that time by Taranaki. Xavier Pern, and here come the Bulls again through Noir.
It's all just a little messy right now. Both teams just need to settle down, get it to their point guards, start to execute. The Airs are, looking at, they're forcing shots at the moment. Their only points come from the transition. Need to get set in their half court, but without Adam out there today, it's a lot harder when you don't have your go-to point guard.
There's Brody Perry for 3, and it goes from Brody Perry, his first basket of the year.
It's the one thing missing from Brody Perry, and that's those flowing locks down the back.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be back out there with his brother Corey in the next game. Well, it was a rugby pass from Brody Perry.
Well, it's only fitting. We're in the County Steelers jersey colours, and he's got the lock tape around the ears at the top. That would have been a forward pass if we'd been in rugby there.
Straight out of the paddock though, wasn't it? It's Saville. Goes to 3-ball from Hughes. It's off target. And a foul there on Xavier Pern.
It's amazing how many times you see shots hit the side of the backboard from the corner. Peyton Hughes, a very, very good three-point shooter. That time just naturally floating to the corner and coming off the top corner of the backboard. As we see, we're in the bonus by the look of it.
Yep.
Walk the length of the court.
3 fouls conceded by the Bulls in this first quarter. And it came up pretty fast, didn't it?
Sure did. And the last thing you want to do is foul someone on a rebound and have them march the length of the court on 2 easy free throws.
You never did that in your career, did you?
Never.
Yeah, Xavier Pern.
I never meant to if I did.
You sure?
But the, again, Airs with just the 2 points from Riley Tuta's free throws. Pern going to the line to try and complete the back end of his, and he misses again.
Yeah. Muffle with that rebound.
We talked about them just averaging just 25 points a game.
Perry maybe should have driven all the way there. That's a nice outlet pass, and here's Tamatea. Won't miss that one, Jerome Tamatea. Wow, Perry salvages it, almost loses it. He's got it.
Nuafoa with the mismatch inside.
Whoa.
As we see Pern pull him down. Nuafoa's also a handful in there. Dom Camonpoto subs out, and you bring in Casey Nuafoa. Both guys want to operate around the rim. And then, unfortunately, matters get a little worse with Zion Anderson checking in the game.
Yes, indeed. Interesting to see Anderson. Nuafoa, as we see Hughes bury the second three for himself in the game.
The opposite corner. This one does not hit the side of the backboard.
Taranaki. There's an opportunity for Tuhaka. Oh, Perry, that's just enough.
You've got to make those. Those are the little ones that will come back to bite you. I like the way the ears are pushing the ball, but the other end, oh, might have got away off the travel there, I think. Little hop.
So he definitely left the floor on that occasion. Nuafoa.
Oh, Hughes, a little unlucky there. That was some great defense. Probably would have been looking at 8-second violation had he not fouled. Unfortunately, they will walk the length of the court again. And Cooper to the line for two.
Taranaki got to make these count though, don't they? They've really struggled. 1 from 4. They've only put up 4 shots in the first quarter, Dylan.
Yeah, that's never going to get it done. They're slowly chipping away, but they've got to get stops at the other end. 15 points right now is too many points. And the Bulls will have another opportunity.
So that's Geordie Cooper at the line, 1 from 2. 18-year-old out of New Plymouth Boys. Good time here for the Bulls, who have scored at a good rate in this first quarter. Nice skills from Saville. Really well there.
Yeah, Saville's doing a good job. Tamatea putting immense pressure on, and you can hear the encouragement. Saville made the great pass to Zion Anderson in the corner, but was fouled in doing so. And will step up for his first 2 free throws ever in a Rapid League game.
Yeah, worth mentioning, Hunter Saville was in that New Zealand 18s team that was in Germany last month.
Yeah, the Albert Schweitzer.
And he's back in New Zealand now, and he's looking confident, isn't he?
I tell you what, he's had some pressure on him the whole game from Tamatea, and he's handled it well, used the on-ball screens well.
Let's see what Taranaki can do with this last play here. Riley Tuta, the car, and Carr's lost it, Stone Cold, but there's going to be 4 seconds left for the Airs to do something.
I think he was laying that up before he got there.
Here to inbound it. Tuhaka, who has to put the shot up here. And it's not going to fall there for Lyric Tuhaka. So very good, solid performance from Franklin in that first quarter. Very comfortable margin for them. It's 16 points to 5 at the end of the first. Pretty good numbers coming in. Peyton Hughes with those 2 3-pointers. Looked pretty good, and it's just been a good solid all-round effort as coach Jamie Reddish, gets Zion Anderson and Casey Nuafoa into the game. It's always a bit of a gamble, isn't it, Dylan, as to, you look at players like Nuafoa on the bench. It's going to be heavily used in the Cells NBL. How much do we really want to play him in this game? Same with Dom Camonpoto. Whereas Taranaki, they take the opposite with Quinton Bailey, who could play in this game, but they won't play him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's the battle of what works, what doesn't. I certainly know Casey Nuafoa and Zion Anderson are certainly fit enough to be able to play back-to-back games. Dom Camonpoto coming back after having some time off is probably going to be, his body is probably feeling a little weary after first week back, and then playing back-to-back games as well. So they'll probably be monitoring his fitness as he goes through this game, but certainly wanting to get him some touches out there on the floor. And on the other side, Quinton Bailey, I don't expect to see him in this Rapid League game. However, in the main game, I expect he'll be called upon for some serious minutes.
Yeah, 24 minutes he's averaged through his 3 games, Bailey, so far this season. Camonpoto did play for 19 minutes against the Rams in that victory. Interesting to see if he can back up with similar minutes in the NZNBL game, which starts, of course, at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Now here's the Bulls.
Yeah, credit to the Bulls right now. They really took the ears out of their set right there.
See what Anderson can do. Combination with Brodie Perry.
I think
Tamatia's going to pick up the foul.
Tamatia tried to take the charge there. I think Perry was going to run out of room there. Got bailed out with a foul. It's interesting, different defensive styles. The Bulls are really up and in and physical, and Ears are really struggling with the physicality.
Again, Taranaki from the corner. Really need to push, hurry the pass. They just can work a play like that and execute. They'll close out a comfortable victory. 2 more to Brodie Perry.
Yeah, nice little short roll. Saville into Nuafor, and then the dump off to Perry as Tuta throws the head back and draws the foul.
Perry picking up that one. He's got 5 points. This is a nice, very nice effort so far for the Franklin Bulls. They just look at a different level, don't they?
They're executing well, causing problems at the defensive end. Even though there was a foul picked up there, just the defensive intensity starts playing a factor. As we can see, Saville full court picking up Tamatia, making him turn, making him feel uncomfortable out there. Nice little tip of the ball. All that's just really disruptive for the offense, and you know, Tamatia needs to just blow by him, then pull back and set up the offense, because the Ears right now are struggling to get anything at the offensive end.
Yeah, it's good work by Saville. He sucked up 8 seconds off the shot clock there. Now it goes to working on Tamatia again. Tuta back to Jerome Tamatia. Tough attempt there, and there's Nuafor. That was nicely gathered by him. Look at the Bulls pushing the play here. Pakorangi. Nice finish from him. There's 2 more. He's going well in this game.
He sure is, and again, that defensive intensity, and then the fast breaking as Pern runs out of real estate, and the foul is called on Nuafor. Ryan Jones there with a fresh fade.
Well, the one thing Taranaki are doing in this game is getting fouls out of the Bulls.
They sure are. They're pushing the ball and causing some problems. As we see a turnover there, Zion Anderson, great hands.
Beating themselves at the moment as Anderson helps himself to 2 more points. Taranaki still with just 1 field goal in the game.
Wow.
That's Bulls. The Bulls have 8 now.
Yeah, credit to the Bulls right now. Their defensive pressure is relentless.
Tuta's got to get himself more involved in the game. He was double teamed there, so he created some space for Xavier Pern, who's reversed that in nicely.
Yeah, he made hard work of that layup. Nuafor was baiting him into trying something, but a nice finish on the reverse. Zion Anderson brings it up. Mismatch inside, doesn't need it.
Portal back out there now, and a wayward pass for one of the rare occasions in the game.
As Peyton Hughes checks back in for Nuafor, and Perry in for Anderson.
It's good rotation by Jamie Reddish and the Bulls.
Yeah, keeping them fresh. Short stints.
And it's going to roll in nicely there from, I think that was Geordie Cooper.
It sure was. Nice drive from Cooper. Again, getting aggressive. They're getting more out of their broken plays than their set plays right now, which is good. As we see, Hughes wants the on-ball screen.
It's Calvin Portal now, getting rid of Tamatia, as he does most players. Saville for 3 from the corner. It's a nice stop from Taranaki that time.
Yeah, finally some defensive pressure there. As we see them looking to attack the rim, which is good. Good attack on the rim.
Good block rotation out to Tuhaka for 3, and rattles it in. First maximum from Lyric Tuhaka.
Yeah, nice shot there from Lyric, and nice pressure.
Very nicely done from Geordie Cooper, and just a little momentum going Taranaki's way now.
Giving them a glimmer of hope for sure, and again, off the back of getting their feet in the paint, and then playing some good defensive intensity.
Got to finish this quarter strong, though. Not let that Hard work go to waste. There's a nice pass into Hayden Carr.
That was nice. As we see, good pressure from Carr now.
This is a good little run here. They're on a decent little run here. That's 9 points now. Pallacanestro for 3. Nice rebound by Hughes. And it's Tuhaku who comes away with it. Hayden Carr helps.
Oh, that was so clean. Unlucky there, may have caught him with the body, but Pallacanestro rose up, blocked Carr out on the backboard. Good from the ears, good defense, igniting the fast break. I talked about it earlier in this game. If they can push the ball, use their young, youthful legs, they've got a chance, and they've certainly been doing it in the last few possessions.
Well, Carr's had a bit of an impact in the game since coming into it. Got that layup, and now he's at the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Going to cut that lead back to 6.
These ears guys look like they can run all day.
Yeah, this is a nice comeback by Taranaki.
Isn't confidence an amazing thing now? You're seeing these, now they're making free throws, feeling comfortable. At the start of the game, a little bit nervous. The pressure causing them to miss free throws, miss easy shots. Now they're making the easy shots, making free throws. And look at the defensive intensity.
They've cut that lead by 5 in this quarter, and there's still 37.4 to go. A little run for them. As we see Saville, marked by Tuta. Perry. Let's play from Anderson. And Wafua can't get the tip in. Now here comes Taranaki. They've got one play here. Cut this lead back to 4. This has been quite remarkable. They looked like they were getting their pants pulled down earlier on. Tuta. 3 seconds, steal!
That was beautiful.
Almost.
Peyton Hughes chose the right way, got the deflection, had a chance to put his team up an extra 3, wasn't able to hit the half-court shot.
22-16 it is at half-time. Remember, it was 11 at the end of the first quarter. So Taranaki outscoring Franklin 11-6, and most of those points came right in the last 90 seconds, didn't they?
Sure did. Again, they turned up the defense, they got their fast break going, they attacked the rim, they had good things happen.
It's been a team effort too from Taranaki, as you can see all 5 of those players contributing. Mind you, it's the same on the other side of that page.
Yeah, good even scoring there, and Hayden Carr coming in doing a good job off the bench.
Ball's getting a nice bunch of rebounds too. Taranaki have only picked up 5 rebounds in the game, and Franklin 9 in total. Assists are dead even. Saville doing a good job running the balls in this game.
Yeah, he's done a good job, come in confident and really organising his troops.
It's a little reality check there for the Bulls towards the end of that quarter, as Taranaki lifted that shooting percentage up to 45% on the Chemist Warehouse stats, and Franklin shooting the ball at 52%. So, chance for both coaches here, Andrew Green and Jamie Reddish. Reddish in particular will be keen to hit the reset button and go back to what was working well at the start of the game.
Yeah, I can think he's going to come out and talk about the defensive intensity and the physicality they played with to open this game up, and taking away the transition baskets, as we're seeing the legend Link Abrams sitting in the background there on the benches.
Yeah.
Taranaki legend. Unstoppable right-hand hook.
Don't know what those players think of a legend like that sitting just behind them. No pressure.
A lot of these young guys probably don't even know who he is, but but no, certainly a legend down in the New Plymouth. Played many years for the Ears. Probably holds many records, I'd say, with scoring and rebounding.
Absolutely. Taranaki would just be keen to just keep this momentum going.
Yeah, sometimes these breaks come at the wrong times. They would have wanted to keep going. They certainly had their foot on the gas. As we're seeing the defensive pressure.
Just got to keep working hard, keep the pace of the game up. Hughes for 3. Side rebound by Saville. Got himself into a good position there.
Yeah, good late challenge by Cooper on that one. Hughes was wide open coming off that. As Zion Anderson splits the D.
Nice handling skills there from Anderson. Now Hughes again. Saville can't gather, and there is the stop. Nice work by Taranaki.
That's the pressure we're talking about. Just good scrambling. Ended up forcing a bad pass. good rotations on defensive end.
Now they've got to turn it into points at the other end of the court. Here's Cooper. 3 points to him in the game so far. Tuhaka, or rather that's Tuta into Xavier Pern. He should have put the shot up himself there as Tuhaka has still a little reach in. Be Casey Nwafor picked up. No, it's Brody Perry.
Brody Perry got away with a good physical match there, and then unfortunately wasn't able to pick the ball up and then ended up getting caught reaching in. He'll be disappointed with that one because he certainly did a good job on the physicality there.
That looks like it's just gone straight off Tuta, and it has, says the official.
Yeah, it was unfortunately just wasn't able to corral that one in.
Kobe Lucas with that call, and he was spot on. Seville again. Loved his energy.
Yeah, he's come with high energy. Looks like he can run all day as well. Nwafor with the mismatch inside. Good help side. Xavier Pern.
He's done well there, Pern. He's having a good game as well. For Taranaki, coast to coast for Xavier Pern.
Yeah, does a good job drawing contact. You often, sometimes you get caught in this. Casey Nwafor, huge target in there, and they want to get him the ball, but Ears are doing a good job packing it in and making all those passes tough, and with tough, on-ball pressure, it's really hard to make those passes smoothly. And we've seen him 3 or 4 times try to get it into either himself or Dom Kelman-Poto, and they haven't had success doing it.
Xavier Pern at the Chemist Warehouse Stripe. His first year at the Airs after 4 down in Manawatu, his hometown, Palmy North. Oh, he's chipping away though. Only 1 point so far in this third quarter.
Yeah.
Tightened up a little bit.
It sure has.
Feels very even all of a sudden. Seville. Cooper marking him tightly. 4. Just gives it to Brody Perry. Carr has got it for Taranaki.
Yeah, he is doing a good job defensively here, really scrambling. I like Riley Tuta with the ball in his hands at the point here.
It's Cooper for 3. Good stop by the Bulls this time as we see Anderson, and that's a good play from Zion Anderson, luring the foul there out of Geordie Cooper.
Yeah, Zion Anderson, good, strong athlete, pushing the ball down the side there, bumping off defenders as they were coming.
Yeah, he's from a good basketball family, as many of these players are. Of course, sister Asia is playing for the Kahu in the last couple of seasons. Tauihi Basketball Aotearoa League, which of course is coming back later on in the year.
Sure is, good pedigree.
Nwafor. Going to work here on Pern. Tamatia almost stealing it off Casey Nwafor. Shot clock down to 7, and Seville has got the foul.
Got the goaltend, or the basket interference. Player went to block the shot and hit the net. And you don't think that impacts the shot, but it sometimes can shake the rim a little bit, but it's an automatic, easy call for the referee.
5 points in the game now for Seville. Just gives the Bulls that little bit of breathing space. That was their first points of this quarter.
Yeah, with just 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Cooper.
Brody Perry with those strong hands again, just reaching in. Those farmer fingers reaching in and just physical, able to dislodge the ball there and force him to lose it out of bounds.
He's going to check out Pakorangi back in there. Now Seville. It's only 2-1 in favour of Franklin in this quarter. It really has tightened up.
It really has.
Perry. Pakorangi trying to work off Perry. Nice.
That's pretty. Just strong, nice spin, good finish.
Like Pakorangi, he can play.
Pakorangi just steadying the ship. Nice little play there. As Tamatia just a bit guilty of, might have been lucky there, I think. But certainly just forcing it a little bit, trying to make something happen.
So Pakorangi with that basket before is up to 6 points. Rotorua. Teal, they're passing to Carr. Lucky there, Hayden Carr.
Yeah, Zion Anderson doing a good job there, just disrupting the little hook shot from Carr.
Ball rotation from Perry, but Pallacanestro coughed it up. Carr again. Nice from Hayden Carr.
Oh, just rims out. Did a good job.
It's 2 in a row, Dylan.
It is. It's a game of basketball, right? Sometimes it can be that much, just a little millimetre of difference between going in and not.
I swear that hoop at that end of the court is about a millimetre smaller than it should be. There's a good finish. I jest, of course.
Yeah, Sabo at the other end just drops one over the rim, as we see Tamatea run into the strong body of Brody Perry.
Perry didn't even move, did he? There goes Carr, again just rimming out. It's going to be Bulls possession with about 29 seconds left.
Brody Perry's definitely feeling all of this first game back. He's on his haunches here. It's taken a few hits to the chest.
He's got to guts it out. He's got a corner a bit left yet.
There's one thing I know about this kid. He will guts it out for sure.
Just like his brother too.
Absolutely.
Love watching them play.
Big engines, these boys.
Yep. Again, this is a good response by Franklin. As they stretch that lead back out to 11.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Perry for 3, and it goes from Brody Perry.
That's why you don't want to leave him open out there.
8 for Brody Perry, and that lead is back to 14.
Peyton Hughes been a menace on the defensive end. That's what happens. Full court pressure. Tom Kawapoto chimes in. Peyton Hughes, pat on the back for that one. Force that turnover. As we see, player timeout.
Yeah, BNZ player timeout called by the Bulls. Chance to remind you once again here in the Cells NBL or Rapidly Games that you can grab your ticket to the big game by scanning that QR code on the screen right now and get your ticket. 5,000 tickets to give away from the BNZ to school groups, sports and community groups. Just fill out your group's details once you scan that QR code and grab your tickets to the big game. All thanks to BNZ. What can the Bulls do with this last 3 seconds? Perry, put it up, Brody. Come on. In fact, it's going to be Hughes, but he's away. But still, a very good quarter there for Franklin. Lengthened that lead back out again. 31-17. Can you believe it, Dylan Boucher? Taranaki only scored 1 point in that third quarter.
Wow. I mean, it's only averaging 25 points a game, and they might be lucky to get to 25 in this game, and they've just got to be able to keep that scoreboard ticking over. And they had a little purple patch there in the first quarter, end of the first quarter. End of the second quarter. And then they weren't able to close that out in the third quarter, and the Bulls have gone on another run.
They have Saville's got 7 points, Pakorangi 6. Hughes has got 6 with those 2 threes, but it's Brody Perry who leads all scorers in the game with 8. But it's a lovely spread. Only Dom Kelman-Portal of the 7 players in the Bulls lineup, he's the only one that hasn't scored in the game.
Well, you wouldn't have picked that.
No, exactly right. But he's only played 4.5 minutes, so he is being used sparingly. And for Taranaki, Hayden Carr off the bench with 4 points. In fact, all 6 players used by Andrew Green now have scored. But that shooting percentage is still at 33%. And Franklin's is actually increasing, Dylan, up to 56%.
Yeah, absolutely. And just too many turnovers, 8 turnovers for the Airs right now. They've got to really, take care of that basketball. They've got a chance of coming back in this one. It's a tough ask to come back in 4 minutes, but, they're going to have to push the ball, use their defensive intensity to get some steals, and really try and push this, try and navigate this differential right now.
Well, what they need to do is replicate that last minute of that 90 seconds of that second quarter for all 4 minutes. And that, at the very least, will tighten the scores up. But you're right, it's a hard task now. Tuta. He's off target.
Yeah, nice drive. Just wasn't able to finish. Zion Anderson. No one talks to him.
Nicely done by Riley Tuta. Can he turn it into 2 points? Can't. Perry. Back to Saville. It looks like the Bulls are quite happy just slowing the game down a bit now.
Yeah, no need to rush. As Dom Kelman-Portal has the mismatch. As he spins, draws the double, and just steps around it. Not able to finish.
Loses the ball, and here comes Cooper.
Oh, backcourt.
Yes,
wasn't
certainly.
called.
Jones is right there too. Here goes Tuta.
Well, Tuta got away with a push off there, but nevertheless, he'll go to the line for 2.
It's all happening.
I think Ryan Jones is just ready to move on to the next game.
So that will take Riley Tuta to the line. Chemist Warehouse stripe. He's 2 from 2 in the game so far.
You really like the ball in Riley Tuta's hands. I feel like he's got that elusiveness to be able to get to the hoop. He's also one of their best 3-point shooters. I'd like to see a lot more with the ball in hand.
It's the start that Taranaki were looking for. They've doubled what they scored in the 3rd quarter already.
Full court pressure.
Get out of it pretty comfortably though through Hunter Saville. It's Hughes. He opened up a little bit there for Peyton Hughes. Perry for 3, and he drops another one. Brody Perry. That's 3 now from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the Airs doing a good job on the first rotation, just not the second rotation. And Brody Perry counters on a nice pass from Hughes.
Brody Perry's got 11. Here's Tamatia. High off the glass for 2.
Yeah, nice lefty off the glass. Good pressure from Tamatia.
Cohen Toto. Yeah, all the way, Dom. Can't do so. And Cooper.
Good defense from the Airs.
Cooper again. Tuta hasn't dropped a 3 in the game so far, but he has now.
Tell you what, you don't want to leave him open. He can really shoot. And again, did a good job getting the ball in his hands. Good things happen.
Glimmer of hope here for Taranaki. 2 minutes set to play in there. There's Tuhaka. He's working away well in this game.
Even got the ball back. A little deflection off Dom Kamapoto's fingertips. Good job from the Airs. Guys are looking so tired out there. Must be something in the air down there.
It's apparently a beautiful sunny day outside. The mountain's looking as good as it ever has. Time for the locals to get inspired by that.
Absolutely.
Mountain unlikely comeback here. There's Cooper. Cooper, nice. In fact, he's got a foul out of Casey Nwafo.
Yeah, good job. Turning the corner. Casey Nwafo just clipped him with the legs. Go to the free throw line for a couple here. It's the best scenario. Go and clock stops. Take 2 free throws. They're really going to have to turn it up here on the defensive end, though, for the last minute and 46 seconds.
Yeah, and it starts with these free throws, too, from the Chemist Warehouse stripe for Cooper.
We talked a little bit at the top of the show on, on percentages, and he is just rolling at 38% for the game. It's not going to get it done.
No, it isn't, is it? Cooper misses both. Sums up Taranaki's effort in this game in some respects. Here goes Saville again. Just need to look after the ball now, Franklin, and they'll get the victory in this one. Soak up the 24 seconds, Pakorangi. Nice pass.
That is beautiful. Pakorangi, good job. Downhill with aggression. Nice little drop off to R4, who is one of the best finishers around the hoop in the Rapid League.
That was the best assist of the game. Struggling to think of a better one than that. Takarangi, yeah, he was perhaps a surprise name to see him start in the first 2 games of the Cells NBL for the Bulls. But he's certainly shown us his skills in this game.
Well, he's clearly shown, at training that he's able to do it, as Perry gets an offensive rebound off the free throw.
Get him into the game again this time, but Saville lines up the 3. There goes Perry again, making a nuisance of himself. Here goes Hughes.
There he is again, that man.
Nwafo.
Give it to Perry.
Yeah, he's got the hot hand, hasn't he? Hughes. Another trip to the Chemist Warehouse stripe coming up for the Bulls.
It's just deflating. You're trying to come back in a game and you give up 3 offensive boards. Yeah, hats off to Brody Perry, doing a great job, giving them second chance opportunities. Just a true pro. Does a good job for this Rapid League unit. Peyton Hughes makes no mistake.
Yeah, he's having another good game with 7 points, 3 assists. Make that 8 points now as Franklin really take control of the second half, outscoring Taranaki now by 16 points to 8. Finally.
Nice from Tamatea. Little teardrop.
Tamatea gets up to 6 points in his first game.
Tell you what, he's worked hard all night.
Must have had a good battle. The Saville. Wafo helps himself to 2 more than another offensive rebound.
Too big, too strong. Perry again, hand in the cookie jar. It's Riley Tudor.
Basket, and there's
Xavier hitting the deck hard.
Hey, look, they're making Lucas a signal. That's 2 points.
Yeah, touching the hoop. Yeah, another one. Basket interference.
Bulls all set, though, for their second win. This Rapid League competition this season is Saville. Perry. He and Peyton Hughes have had very good games.
Yeah, good combo together as Peyton Hughes continues with his full court defense.
Here goes Tamatea pushing again. Turn for 3. Wafo with the rebound, so the Bulls want to execute one more time here in this game to close this one out.
The good news is the Airs have got past their 25 points a game.
Only just, though.
Puts the exclamation, tries to put the exclamation mark on it.
Will be the end of the game with Tuhaka's request for a BNZ player timeout right at the end denied by the officials. But it's been a good win to the Bulls, who are in control from this game, pretty much from the start of it. Yes, they went quiet in the tail part of that second quarter, but they recovered nicely. And they won it 40 points to 28. Let's check out the Chemist Warehouse stats. And Brody Perry with 3 threes in the game leads all scorers. Dylan, that was a solid all-round performance from him in his first game of the season. Yeah,
Brody showed his class, doing it on both ends of the floor. On the other side, Riley Tudor continues to be a force in this Rapid League.
Look at 9 rebounds from Wafo. That's pretty decent, isn't it? In just 10 minutes of court time.
Just about a rebound a minute. Biggest man out there on the floor, so certainly owning the boards.
Hughes having a good all-round game with his 8 points and 3 assists. And Saville, another tip of the hat to him. 7 points, 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Good all-round performance from the 17-year-old. Yeah, showing his class. And what other 2 players but Riley Tudor and Brody Perry leading the steals. Yes, indeed. And well, in the end, it was a good win for the Bulls, wasn't it? By 40 points to 28. But we've got plenty more basketball coming this afternoon. In 18 minutes, we've got the NZNBL game between the Airs and the Bulls live here from New Plymouth. Stick around, that's not too far away. Kia ora, te whanau. Welcome here to TSB Stadium in New Plymouth. It is time for round 3 Cells NBL action. And Taranaki is up against the Franklin Bulls. Both teams going through their final prep before tip-off in just a few minutes' time. Glad you can join us here on Monday afternoon for what should be an exciting match. An exciting day of basketball coming up with the Wellington-Auckland game. The Saints-Tuatara match coming up a little bit later on as well. Glenn Lama here with Dylan Boucher. And we've got 4th versus 8th in the NBL for this clash. Dylan and Taranaki looking to get their 3rd win, and the Bulls wanting to get their 2nd. And I'm sure we're going to get some votes soon in the Your Shout.vote poll. It's time to scan that QR code, folks, and get into it.
Yeah, get on your phone, scan the QR code, get amongst it, show your support for your team. But as you said, Glenn, it's going to be a good battle tonight. Bulls coming off a great victory against the Rams, so they'll take some confidence from that. But as you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, backing up in a short, quick turnaround, and the Airs have been sitting at home ready for this one.
They certainly have, and they've been stewing on that defeat to the Fire in their last match, 87-65. They were taking to the cleaners a little bit after wins over the Jets and the Hawks to start the season. But they are still in the top 4 there, which is important. And if they can get the win, you know, they're certainly keeping pace with the 3 teams above them.
Yeah, you've got to be able to stay in the hunt. That's where you want to be, in that top pack. You don't want to fall too far behind.
Rams just dropping their first game of the season in that clash against the Bulls, which got them on the board. The final score in that game, by the way, folks, was 103-99. So it was tightish in that game, and we saw losses to the Bulls in their first 2 games to the Tuatara and the Sharks by comfortable margins in those games. So it was good to see them bounce back nicely. Yeah,
absolutely. Always nice to bounce back. And just looking at that ladder we've just saw, it's unusual to see the Saints in that back end of the table. No doubt they will be collecting their thoughts for this afternoon and trying to take on the Tuatara.
Well, yeah, not only with that game there, but the next one too on Thursday, where Taranaki go down to Wellington to play. So the Saints, it's an important double-header for them coming up, isn't it?
Sure is. They certainly will want to get back on the winning ways, and certainly I think from my understanding, Hiram Harris will be joining them very shortly, and I think we may even see Isaiah Liafa suiting up as well after his foot injury. So again, they still got firepower to come, so there's no doubt in my mind they will be there at the end of the season for sure.
Worth mentioning too, the Nuggets on Friday will be going for their 4th win in a row to start the season. Can they stay on top of the table, and can the Fire bounce back after losing their first game of the season to the Nuggets when they return to Tauranga to play the Bulls in their next match coming up next Saturday? So some already plenty of intriguing clashes coming over the next few days or so here in the Cells NBL. Right, let's check out the starting 5s for the team. There's no surprise here in this Bulls lineup. Jace Carter comes into the starting lineup again, of course, with Alice Bigger, Darren Boyd, Carter Witt, and Cale Robinson, who play his 2nd game after returning to New Zealand after a long stint in US. Let's hear from Carter Witt now, one of the star players.
The Bulls finally broke through down the stretch against the Rams to grab your 1st win of the year. What can you take from that game against the Rams into today's matchup as you try to grab your 1st win on the road?
I just think that second half we kind of upped the intensity, crashed the offensive boards, and played to the style we want to play. So I think we just need to use that second half as momentum coming in this game and really build off of it.
The Airs have started 2 for 1 and are looking to bounce back after a tough previous game. When you look at their squad, what are the most concerned with impacting to help the Bulls take their 1st road win of the year?
I think they have a really complete team. They have a bunch of good players, so I think the biggest thing is just kind of doing what we do, crashing the offensive boards, pressuring the ball, and really taking the momentum from last game and building onto it. But it should be a good game.
Yeah, Carter Witt, he's been posting some pretty good numbers. 16 points per game, 10 assists and 7 rebounds per game. Let's check out the Airs starting lineup. Aaron Cook Jr., Darnay Samuel, Marcel Jones, Luca Vare, and Xavier Green is back after his concussion issue midway through game 2 against the Hawks. Good to see him back because the Airs are going to need him in this game. Let's hear now from Marcel Jones, the evergreen Marcel Jones.
So the Airs are coming off a loss. What's front and centre for you today as you head into the game against the Bulls?
Yeah, we had a good week of practice. We looked at the film and seen what, the mistakes we made in our last game. And, the boys are good energy today, good intent. So we'll come out and see if our good week of practice can result in a good result.
What do you think are some of the key focuses in terms of the gameplay that you guys are going to focus on today?
Yeah, we just got to play together on the offensive side and the defensive side. Rotate, communicate better, just all the little things. I think it's early in the season and we're all just trying to work out the kinks, as probably every team is. So, like I said, we had a great week of practice and we're feeling good.
Looking at the Bulls, they have a potent offense attack. What are the key to keeping them from finding their peak offensively?
Yeah, we watch film on the Bulls. They got a lot of great weapons, 1 through 5. So we just got, like I said, communicate, always be first to the basketball, first to our position, and, be aggressive and finish the play.
Yeah, Marcel Jones been in good form too. 40 years of age, but still scoring 14 points per game at 50%, 35 from the three-line, Dylan, and grabbing 7 rebounds per game so far to start the season.
He's always been a bucket. He's always been a great rebounder, and he's ageless right now, like a fine red wine.
Indeed. Now, the Bulls are scoring okay. I mean, just under 95 a game is great. But defensively, boy, they need to sort that out, don't they?
They sure do. 102 points in any league in the world is far too high, so they'll be wanting to fix that up. But looking forward to this matchup, Xavier Green versus Jace Carter, both dynamic players.
They really are. Jace Carter, 26 points per game at 48%, and he's getting 12 rebounds and 2 blocks. And Xavier Green, in his game and a half, 20 points per game at 50%, 8 rebounds as well. Good to see Xavier Green back, because the Airs missed him big time in their last game against the Fire, where they lost by 20 points.
Yeah, he's definitely the head of the snake for this Airs outfit, and certainly having him back is going to certainly bolster their stocks and give them a little bit more depth. So look forward to seeing him get out there and lead from the front again.
We mentioned Carter Witt too, with 10 assists per game, and just ahead of him in assists per game as we see Ryan Jones, Danielle Coogan, Kobe Lucas get ready for this one. Aaron Cook Jr., 11 assists per game.
Yeah, exactly. 11 assists. He's nearly a triple-double, averaging a triple-double, which is insane. So look for him to do a bit of everything on the rebounds, on the assists, bit of everything out there. And like I say, he really leads this team from the front.
Indeed, and he's been excellent too. And he seems to be getting better and better with every minute, and more influential in this Airs lineup for sure. So this is 4th versus 8th. 4th versus 8th.
Certainly when you say 4th versus 8th, you certainly think it's going to be a one-sided affair, but I can promise you I think this one is going to be a hard-fought battle. And the Bulls are, like I say, coming off a great victory. They'll be looking forward to continuing that, as we see the ladies with the bows.
Yeah, I wonder who they're supporting.
And the little boys with the Airs hats.
Indeed.
Good to see the support coming along and supporting the locals.
Yeah, 100%. Interested to see how this team goes. Now, one player not playing today for the Airs is Xavier Adam, their backup point guard. He's been scratched late with an ankle injury. So that's a bit of a blow, because he's been influential off the bench for them.
Yeah, certainly taking, whenever you take a point guard out of a lineup, it's always going to make it a little bit harder. As we see the Bulls entering the court. Referees welcoming them on. That's about where the niceties stop, usually, with the referees.
Of course, the Bulls have been strengthened by Dom Kelman-Poto, who did play 6 minutes of the Rapid League game earlier today, which the Bulls won, by the way, folks, 40-28. So that was their second win of the Rapid League, and the Airs now 0-4.
Good to see Dom back. A little bit of missing a few weeks at the start of the year, but good to see him back in with the Bulls and getting his legs under himself at Rapid League, and expect to see him playing some good minutes today as well.
Indeed, and a little twist, Kelman-Poto, of course, used to played for the Airs last year. He's playing against his old team, and it's vice versa for Marcel Jones.
Yeah, it's good to see these guys going up against their old team, as we see the ball boy bringing out the game ball.
So here we go. Here in New Plymouth. afternoon in this clash. Ryan Jones ready to go with Pigger and Jones. In fact, it's Green contesting the tip. Won by Xavier Green, and here are the Bulls. Or the Airs, rather, with the first possession. Straight away, an offensive foul is called on Cook. So early trouble for the Bulls. See if the Airs can take advantage of this as we see Witt.
Stepped out. The coach is perplexed. Everyone's perplexed.
Daniel Ryan for the Bulls, and John White raising eyebrows at those first two plays, Dylan.
Lukavea with the back screen left wide open. Chooses not to shoot it.
Green inside to Samuel.
Yeah, that's a mismatch inside here with the physicality. A good job. Bigger late call from Ryan Jones. Dane Samuels really using his physicality in there. It looks like that's a clear game plan for the Airs. Go through the big fellas inside.
Slow start for both teams, isn't it? A couple of fouls and a court play.
Sure is. Bigger's still wondering what he did.
Samuel at the free throw line. He's been going at 59% from the Chemist Warehouse strike this season.
He's certainly a better shooter than 59%. Let's see if he can increase those numbers throughout this game.
27 years of age now. Samuel had his birthday yesterday.
Well, happy birthday. Knocks down the second.
2-0 early for the Airs.
Oh, a little bit of a carry ball there from Boyd.
Got away with that one though. It's Bigger. Gives it back to Boyd. Boyd for three.
Yeah, interesting scout from Lukavea going under. Boyd is definitely a shooter, and showed it right there.
Only basket for the Bulls to get going in this game, and that's been tipped out of court off Jace Carter.
Tell you what, Jace Carter is an athlete. This guy is serious athleticism and strength, and showed there. Was able to pick off that pass.
Cook can do here. The Airs. Samuel. Yeah, miscommunication, easily picked off. Here comes Carter. Gives it to Anderson. In fact, that is Robinson. Nail the triple. You're looking forward to seeing him play.
Yeah, sharp shooter. They definitely left him wide open. Wasn't able to convert.
They are back to Samuel. Bulls just looking away pretty hard on defense. He's not making it look easy at the moment, are they? As we see Green nail his first 2 points of the game. Bulls have made a strong start defensively here, and there's Vaya picking up and foul at half court.
Vaya thought he didn't do much wrong there. Boyd did a good job drawing contact, showing the referee that he was bumped.
So the Bulls with another chance. Here's Bigger. It's turned over, and in fact it still will be Bulls possession.
Yeah, Green doing a good job fighting through the screen there, getting a hand on it. Just 14 left on the shot clock.
Here's Witt. Bigger. Boyd again. Bigger's open, but not getting the pass. Jones easily picks that off as Green comes forward.
Not sure Boyd was looking there, but certainly threw it straight to Marcel Jones.
Green just going to put up the triple. He's way off target there. That seems to have come off a Bulls player. Robinson.
Yeah, Dane Samuel's doing a good job there, just being a monster inside, and I think it may have been Bigger's arm across the body there, maybe. A little bit sloppy from both sides right now.
It's feeling very kind of, like not even really wanting to throw jabs at the moment.
Oh, good pass.
Jones for three. And it goes from Marcel Jones.
The ageless Marcel Jones continues to defy all odds and knock down a three.
Witt. Looking forward to that battle all game. Witt and Cook.
Another turnover.
Yeah, it's been a very turnover-friendly game so far as Green is fouled.
Wow. Witt thought he'd got one there, late whistle. Again, that's what aggression does. Attack the hoop, take the contact, and Green will get to the hoop for 2. Oh, they're calling it a sideline out of bounds. Or baseline out of bounds. Didn't say he was in the act of shooting.
So no foul?
No foul, but no, not in the act of shooting.
Interesting. Cook to inbound it. Again, having trouble as Vea squeezed through, and there's his first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, Luka Vea, nice cut there off the ball. Him and Boyd got some physicality going on. As we see a nice, another turnover. Witt going at 10 assists a game. He's got 2 turnovers to his name, just forcing those passes a little bit right now, and credit to the Airs defense. They're equal to the task.
Both teams defending really well to start this game.
Definitely. Oh, good defense, Jace Carter. He's got to get it over. He's got 2 seconds.
That's come off Robinson, it has, but again, Taranaki struggling.
Tell you what Marcel Jones doesn't want to do is have to sprint for long passes like that. Cal Robinson doing a good job being attached there. Tani Samuels in the low block.
They're in there trying to steal it. Samuel. Nice skills from Dane Samuel. And that's his first 2 points of the game. In fact, it's eased up to 4.
He's got some skills, Dane Samuels. Bigger, has got his hands full with the silky skills and physicality. As we see an offensive foul there. Good job from Cook being able to sell it to the referee. Bigger's got him a couple times already, and Cook knew, so Cook ran at that one aggressively, took the contact, drew the foul.
There's been a lot of fouls in this game. You can see we've only been playing 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Bulls on 3 and Taranaki on 2 fouls.
Yeah, it's been a lot of whistles so far and a lot of turnovers. Let's see if we can get some free-flowing basketball going on here.
There's been nothing free-flowing really at all, has there? There's Green. Looks for gaps around Carter, not going to get any. And that's been tipped, and here come the Bulls on the break through Witt.
Great defense from Jace Carter as Boyd turns the corner. Oh, that was pretty.
How about that from Darren Boyd?
Yeah, came full steam ahead, finished with a nice left. He's left-handed, however, it looked nice.
Still is not an easy. Quint Bailey into the game now. He's Cook. Chance to score just yet. He's keen to find a way. He almost does. In fact, he's been called for travelling.
Cale Robinson, good job sliding his feet. Looked like he might have copped a Charlie on that one. Limping off on a sub. Look at that. That is smooth. That's a hard shot. He made that look incredibly easy.
Well, that lead is 4. Only 5 points so far in the game.
Pakorangi entered the game, as did Dom Kalmapoto. Jace Carter.
Get his first points of the game, but he might get another opportunity here. Can't take that one either. Pakorangi does a great job, and that's come off Taranaki.
Yeah, again, good job. Good job by the Bulls, getting on the glass. Witt there, Pakorangi, all doing a good job. Jace Carter will want another attempt at that 3. 2 open looks.
Almost a steal from Cook. Here's Witt. That rolls in for Carter Witt. That's 2 points of the game for the point guard.
Good pressure from the Bulls again, showing that full court pressure. Quinton Bailey, nice screen, little reach in from Witt.
Danielle Coogan. Like you never would have thought the Bulls, the way they're playing defense in this game, would have conceded 100 points per game on average so far.
No, that's right, and Carter Witt unfortunately picks up a second foul there. Zion Anderson checking into the game.
Early issues with fouling there for Carter Witt. Here's Bailey. 4-2 into the game too. Nice pass from Vea, and Bailey finishes off.
That was beautiful. Luka Vea came off. Little hook pass there. The rolling Quinton Bailey.
Boyd, nice from Darren Boyd. Pakorangi couldn't get the tip back, and here comes Luka Vea on the fast break here. No whistle, let's play on.
What happened there? Power loss or just lost the ball, or Dom Kawapoto did a good job faking him out, but nevertheless, misses the layup.
Karangi over to Carter, look out. Oh, that was tailor-made for a wham-bam thank you man.
Someone checked that ball. Got a mistake on both ends, going for a layup. Carter normally would flush those down and just banged off the knee. Kicked it out of bounds.
Well, that was 2 points. Just thrown in the trash can.
That was the basketball gods evening it up at both ends.
Samuel.
Biggest point guard in the league right now.
Yeah, looking to go coast to coast around his old buddy. Kelman Porto picks up the foul.
Yeah, these two are used to banging bodies. Dane Samuels gets the upper hand on that one. He's walking to the free throw line saying I was shooting.
Those two are brothers from another mother, aren't they?
They certainly are, and I tell you what,
pretty much the same way.
Yeah, they're a handful. Both got skills. Both are big human beings that like physicality.
Samuel, the free throw line.
Be good to see Dane Samuel back in the league this year.
Could you imagine Kelman Porto and Samuel being teammates? Imagine what that would be like for other teams.
Trainings wouldn't be much fun, that's all I know. Having to guard those guys.
The game time for the other two, for the other teams. Yes, Samuel! Well, that's why he missed the 2 free throws from the Kimiswe strike. He just helps himself to 2 points there.
I'll tell you what, he's got skills. No one boxed him out. Straight off the front of the rim, back to himself. Does a nice spin move. Says, I'll just get 2 with a layup.
Coach John White enjoyed that one. He's got 6 points. Samuel's timeout is called. And it's Taranaki with a nice little lead over the Franklin Bulls at the moment by 13-7. Very tough defensively from both teams so far, Dylan Boucher.
Yeah, certainly both teams. It's a bit of a grind right now. I think, once you see this game open up a little bit, but right now you're seeing a lot of physicality, a few mistakes out there, and then also some nice individual moves as well. That's the other thing we're seeing.
Yes, absolutely. So Samuel's got 6 points. Scores the moment. Darren Boyd with that beautiful basket and that 3 that was silky smooth as well, wasn't it?
Sure was. He's got a beautiful lefty stroke. Knocked it down wide open. I don't think the scout will be to continue going under on him, but let's see. Sometimes coaches do dare you to shoot it and keep shooting it.
Taranaki have done an excellent job keeping Jace Carter quiet in the opening moments of this game too, haven't they?
Sure have.
There's a weapon, Jace Carter, who's got his hands on the ball right now. To Boyd.
With Witt out, look to see Boyd take over the ball handling duties.
See what the Bulls can do on this play. A little stray hand works out for the Taranaki ears. Green to Bailey, and that's just the result Taranaki were looking for off that timeout.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Dane Samuels, good job again. Gets another deflection. Oh, I think we've pointed the wrong way. Yep. Dane Samuels puts his hand up, said that was off me. But he ignited the fast break on the last one with a quick hand to Green, and Green, beautiful fast break. Beautifully finished off.
Quint Bailey.
Riley Tudor in the game.
Indeed, so too is Anderson, and now Carter working on Green, but he's well defended, and we've got foul by Xavier Green.
Yeah, that strong body of Jace Carter just being aggressive there. May have just clipped the leg of Green, which seems very confused.
Yeah, Green and Carter, that little one-on-one battle is going to be fun all game, isn't it?
Sure is. 2 competitors, as we see a mix-up there. Tom Kamapoto and Jace Carter running into each other there. Another turnover for the Bulls.
Xavier Green still having words with the official there, but
that's 8 turnovers in the first quarter. That is unheard of.
Well, we've still got 3.5 to play in this first quarter too, Dylan.
And they've lost their point guard. It's a foul trouble.
Cook. Team almost throws it away to Green, and now there's Tudor from the corner. And that's tipped in. Here comes Boyd. Over to Carter. Carter on green. Tough shot for Jace Carter.
Sure was.
Taranaki.
Good defense from Green as Boyd waltzes straight down the lane.
Oh, doesn't roll it in. There's a foul.
Right, just an out of bounds, I think.
Did it hit the
Bouncing the stripe. Yeah, unfortunately. Boyd going for the right-hand finger roll. Wasn't able to make it.
So Mukovac checks back in for Green, who sits down. Start for Xavier Green. No points for him or Carter in the game so far. There's Cook getting on the score sheet.
Cook just turning on the Jets. Beating everyone down the court. You shouldn't be able to get the inbounds pass and dribble all the way down for a layup. That's just poor defense, poor recognition from the Bulls. But great recognition from Cook Jr.
His first 2 points of the game. Not yet.
He really pulled back on that free throw, didn't hold his follow through up.
Nice rebound from Anderson. The Bulls having real trouble breaking down this Taranaki defense so far in this game. Green out of the game. Carter might come into the game, but Vea says not on my watch. Here comes Samuel.
Yeah, the Airs have done a good job right now on Jace Carter as Cook Jr. lines up, knocks it down from the corner.
And Taranaki hit a double-digit lead now for the first time in the game. There's Pakurangi. Anderson can't nail a triple, but Kelvin Poto, well, that's too much needed points for Franklin.
Yeah, that hurts. And doesn't hit the rim. Nobody's ready for it. Dom Kelvin Poto was certainly equal to the challenge.
Here's Cook.
Man, he's fast. Look at that. Beautiful pass.
Bailey helps himself to 2 more points.
I'll tell you what, they can't get up and pressure Cook full court. He just blows by them right now, as you see right at the other end. Beautiful from Boyd.
Great stuff from Darren Boyd. All of a sudden, both teams flicking the switch.
Yeah, this game's opening up a little bit now.
Starts a 9-point game.
Quinton Bailey wants it inside.
Gets it. He's working on Anderson. Bailey
stepped out. Thought he could have gone right up on that one. Good job from Zion Anderson there. Zion Anderson, you know, has got incredible strength for a guy who looks like just an athlete. He did a good job there with the, you know, smaller body compared to Quinton Bailey, but equal to the challenge strength-wise.
Bailey, a good stint from him to start the game. 6 points and 5 minutes of court time. Mentioned in previous broadcasts, he has a knack of just getting in the right spot at the right time to really help his team out. Carter Witt back out there on 2 fouls. Goes Robinson. He's yet to open his account in the game too. Carl Robinson will go to the line, the Chemist Warehouse stripe to shoot 2.
Love to see the confidence from the youngster. Waves everyone off and says, I'm going to take Marcel Jones one-on-one. Waves the help defense, the screen away, just tacks him off the dribble. And Marcel not happy with the call, but Cale Jones, good job drawing the foul and going to the free throw line.
Robinson got 29 minutes in the last game the Bulls played against the Rams. Scored 10 points in that. Grabbed 6 boards as well. Carl Robinson back from the United States. He attended 3 universities there, finishing at Northern Kentucky.
Yeah, had a great
year.
Him? Yeah, had a great year. Had a great year. Shot the ball extremely well. Led his team. And good to see him bringing his talents back to the NBL.
Let's hope he has a good season. Kuta brings the ball down court. Last 60 seconds now of this first quarter. Pressure on Xavier Green. Samuel.
Good pass.
Jones gets 2 points.
Marcel Jones, I tell you what, he's a rebounding machine.
Witt.
Carter Witt with the little drop over the front of the rim.
It's a nice basket from Carter Witt. He almost lost control of it.
They needed that too.
It's up to 4 points. foul. Here's Green. Green gets his first 2 points of the game. He's a player that can get hot very quickly.
Yeah, he just needs to see the ball go through the hoop.
Franklin Bulls now settling it down for the last play of this first quarter. Pretty sluggish one from them, to be fair, as we see Robinson getting another foul. In fact, it was Anderson who's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, it's Green's picked that one up. The second foul for this game.
Doesn't like either of them, Xavier Green. Mind you, name a player who does like getting a foul on them.
Absolutely. It's a real love-hate relationship as Zion Anderson cashes in from the free throw line.
Zion Anderson, 22 years of age, 3rd year in the NBL.
The kids stomp in the stands in the background. Doesn't affect Zion Anderson.
Taranaki not using their BNZ player timeout as it works out superbly. Jones might have got one there, but what a play from Samuel and the finish from Jones.
That was unreal. Marcel Jones, the catch. Darnay Samuels with the quarterback.
Well, that's going to be a 3-point play.
Cale Robinson, I think, tripped over and took out the legs of Marcel Jones, and Marcel composed enough to make the shot and will go to the free throw for the N1.
What an awesome play there for Taranaki to finish the quarter. Marcel Jones goes to 7 points. You just never know. That play like that, play like that might be critical in the outcome of this game.
That's a heads-up play for sure.
Samuel's had a heck of a first quarter. Some lovely touches from him.
You're doing a bit of everything as Marcel Jones unable to convert the 3-point play. Robinson with the rebound.
No BNZ player timeout called. So that ends the first quarter. It's an 11-point advantage to the Airs, 26-15 here in New Plymouth. We are 26 points to 15 it is as we enter the second quarter here in New Plymouth. And it's an 11-point advantage to the home team who've completed a very professional quarter. Just as good as that offer from Sells, which is valid until Wednesday for a couple more days. Any large pizza for 20% off. Just scan the QR code and we'll use Sells Score 26 if you're using your laptop or the computer. Get into it. Great numbers for Taranaki to start this game. They're shooting the ball at 64% as we get the second quarter underway.
What's crazy is, you know, they've got an 11-point lead here and they left 5 free throws at the free throw line.
Wow.
They could have had a 31-point quarter.
Oh!
Jace Carter, stop it.
Now that, what's happened here?
He's been given a tech foul. Wow.
What for? Hanging on the rim too long?
I believe it was hanging on the rim.
Really?
They say hanging for safety. If he'd let it go when his legs were all the way up there, that could have been disastrous.
Wow, that's extraordinary.
He's talking to John White and he's saying, what did I do? John White shaking his head, I don't know.
Cook can't convert from the Chemist Warehouse
Well,
strike.
that's definitely the basketball god speaking there. That was a heck of a play to start the quarter. Jace Carter said, enough of this missing business. I'm just going to take it right to the hoop.
Well, a bit of full court pressure here for the Airs to contend with. Carter's got to put that decision behind him now, move on with the game. Tuta. Here's foul. Foul looking likely here, but he's lost it stone cold, and the referee Jones has got another foul.
Bukavea doing a good job turning the corner there on Peyton Hughes. Peyton Hughes just caught on his hand in the cookie jar.
Hughes getting his first taste of action in this game. Jones. Wayward. Now here comes Witt.
Robinson's wide open.
The pace down, and Witt. That's a good play from Carter Witt.
Good job, Carter Witt. He said, I'm not going to turn the ball over this quarter. I'm just going to put it in the bucket.
Witt needs to take some ownership of this game. So if he navigates after picking up a couple of early fouls. He finished off that with confidence.
He's a tough player. I mean, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. Keeps the scoreboard ticking over for his team, so he needs to be out on the floor as he knocks down the free throw.
Oh, almost stolen, is stolen by Boyd. Great job. Now here's Robinson for 3, and in it goes from Cale Robinson.
That's how you get back in the game. Defensive intensity, great job from Boyd. Finds Robinson, up fake, step to the right, knocks it down.
Good timeout called by Taranaki coach John White.
Yeah, you want to stop that momentum very, very quickly.
Well, the Bulls, that's more like it from them. And they've responded pretty well to that call on Jace Carter after that slam. That would have hurt, because that's 2 points taken off you, and you lose a free throw at the other end.
Oh, no, they counted the points. They definitely
good.
counted the points. But, yeah, certainly last thing you want to do is get your second foul with a technical foul swinging on the hoop, that's for sure. Now you've got to keep your hands out, because you don't want to pick up your third. Otherwise, you're going to take a trip to the bench and sit next to your coach probably for the rest of the quarter.
Don't want to do that, do you?
And no one wants to see that. People want to see the imports on the floor.
And the thing is with Carter, he's such a key player. And in that opening game, which you and I did together against the Tuatara, he got into foul trouble, fouled out in that game. And it really did count against the Bulls as they got outplayed quite comfortably down the stretch of that game.
Yeah, he was doing a bit of everything in that game, as we, accustomed to seeing him do now. So needing him on both ends of the floor right now, and certainly do not want to see the aggression dulled down from him as well. As we see Bigger picking up full court here.
Yeah, this worked out well for the Bulls a moment ago. They have outscored Taranaki 8-0 in the first 50 seconds of this quarter. Well, Samuels ended that run with authority.
With the little too small symbol, he's going right at Bigger, making him play as Darius Boyd wide open.
Boyd can't get it. He rebounded though by the Bulls. That's good work. Here comes Bigger again. Here's Witt. Witt kicking the ball out to Boyd. Another triple, and here comes Cook. Nice pass. And Riley Tudor's just lost it stone cold out of court.
Wow, Boyd must have got a hand on that. Great job by Boyd hustling back after the leak out from Riley Tudor. Thought he had a guaranteed 2. Unfortunately, earns himself a trip to the bench.
Oh, what a play from Boyd.
That is hard to do. It's a skillful play.
Bayer for three. Rebounded by Carter.
That's the thing about Jace Carter, who does a bit of everything, as we see him turn the corner there with ease.
There he is. He's up to 4 points. Folks, if you haven't seen Jace Carter play, you're going to be in for a treat this season. He's fun to watch.
Good job, Cal Robinson, getting his hand on it there. Tell you what, Aaron Cook Jr. has got some jets in those shoes. He just, when he puts the jets on, no one is staying in front of him.
Bailey. Cook again. Watched very closely by Boyd. Switch out play there. He tries to get rid of Robinson. There's Boyd. He's having an excellent game for the Bulls in this one. Here goes the three from Robinson in the corner, but Green, who's back out there.
Tell you what, they've had a couple of let-offs from Robinson, not knocking down open threes. Certainly capable of knocking those down.
Green to Cook. Closely by Robinson.
Robinson's doing a good job staying in front.
Look at Vaya. Put the spin cycle on. 100%.
That was beautiful. Look at Vaya's backing up after a good last game.
It's a really nice basket from Vaya, who's getting better and better. His first few games of the season. Now the Bulls under a time crunch here. It's down to 4 on the shot clock. And nice turnover. Here comes Vaya again. Vaya all the way to be on this occasion, but it's still Taranaki possession.
Jace Carter hustling back, getting his hands on it. Witt with another turnover. Just getting caught at the end of the shot clock, just forcing the pass. I think he can just use his speed a little bit more.
Game's heating up. Feels like it's heating up a bit now, doesn't it? In the second quarter, here goes Witt. Nice pass to Boyd. 2-on-1, bigger. Just couldn't gather.
You've got to throw that up to the big guy.
Oh, here comes Carter again.
Everyone moves out of the way. No one wants to get caught on that poster.
It's like his arm extends the closer he gets to the basket. Now Samuel's having trouble here. Got over the half court with 3 seconds to spare. Samuel, no foul.
Bigger doing a good job, just frustrating there as Jace Carter drops it off.
Nice pass from Bigger out to Witt, who buries the triple, and we have a tied game. What a comeback from Franklin. They were down by 11 at the quarter, and they've closed it up in just 3.5 minutes of the second.
Absolutely. Haven't seen Green with the ball in his hands a lot in this game so far.
You know what, they haven't relied on Carter too much. There's Bailey again, getting himself into a great spot.
Green showing why he leads the league in assists as Quinton Bailey gets a defensive stop. Luca
What the heck is
Vaya.
happening out there? Bailey's a magnet. Here goes Green for 2, and he gets the and 1 as well.
He is pumped. He is pumped. Good job, Quinton Bailey, too. Luca Vaya's played a great stretch here too, really pushing the ball in trans, making some good decisions, giving it off to Green, who does a nice finish over Cal Robinson. Oh, not sure where the foul was there, but either way, Green will step to the free throw line.
As you know, sometimes you just get in the wrong spot, you're going to concede a foul.
For sure. Green knocks it down. I tell you what, they don't want to let him get going because he is a problem.
Back to a lead of 5 for the Airs after Franklin. A terrific job. Lock up the scores. Here comes Carter Witt again. Akarangi.
Oh, Riley Tudor did a good job getting his hand in there.
Franklin can do here. Taranaki's defense so far has been pretty good. Samuel's out of the game. Jones is back in now. We see Boyd. Got to work again, trying to get around Bailey. Got a foul out of Quinton Bailey.
It's like what happened at the other end, just aggression going to the hoop.
That foul on win on Riley Tuta.
Boyd's having himself a game. 7 points.
Yeah, he is. He's going great, isn't he?
2 rebounds. 1 steal.
Hasn't really shown up in the stat sheet either, and same for Samuel, I've got to say as well. 8 points, but it feels like he's just dominating when he's out there at the moment, Dylan.
Yeah, we just look at his plus minus, plus 14 right now when he's on the floor, Darnay Samuel. So again, him on the floor is better for when he's on. Sorry, he's better when he's on the floor than when he's not. As we see, Cook G does a good job. Oh.
Hopefully Cook is okay. The whistle went before that contact.
Now, if that's on Jace Carter, that's going to be his 3rd foul. I'm not sure if it is or not. Let's see what the referees decide here.
Surely he'll come out of the game, but you can see there's definitely contact there, Dylan.
Yeah, definitely.
But look at Danielle Coogan, Ryan Jones having a chat there, corridor. Let's see what
I'm thinking that there could be an upgrade here.
Yeah.
Might be an unsportsmanlike foul. And I don't think there was any malice in it from Jace Carter. He was just trying to compete. Unfortunately for Cook Jr., he took the contact and had his legs taken out a little bit and fell awkwardly.
This is going to be a very interesting call. Remember, Carter's already on 2 fouls. And you can see there, 5:35 to play in the second.
That's a long time to have one of your best players sitting on the pine. Let's see what we got here.
Let's see what Ryan Jones is going to call here. Let it go, are they? They are.
Just a regular foul.
There's up 3 fouls, of course.
They've chose to leave him in.
Surely they're going to pull him.
He did as soon as they called the foul. I know he looked at the bench and asked to not be subbed out, which most players do. Let's see if they can trust him.
Ooh, Cook's missed both free throws from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. And there is a foul mid-court by Tuta. Then Green coming in the back. It was Xavier Green.
That'll be his 3rd.
Yes, it is.
Refs.
Now Carter is out of the game.
Yep, and Green is about to come out of the game. Wow.
Wow, the strategies. But really, Dylan, both coaches have no option.
That's right. You've got to take them out. You can't rely on them not putting their hand in or being exposed, because the players are smart on the opposition. They'll go at them.
Orangi to Kelman Porto. Instantly, you can see the Bulls are struggling for that little bit of connection that they had with Carter on court. Still on the baseline sideline there, Darren Boyd.
Quinton Bailey, take your hat off. He's doing a great job right now. Oh, the Chemist Warehouse sign is removed. Ryan Jones is having no part of that. He said, nope, not today. Someone forgot to put the glue down.
Indeed. Challenge Dan Ryan, isn't it? The coach of the Bulls. He's back to 5. They haven't scored since tying the score up at 30 apiece. Cook.
Pass.
Yeah, it's a lovely pass out to Jones, but he can't finish. Here's Witt.
Tell you what, Witt's one of the smallest guys out there, but he's such a good rebounder for his size. Great pass, Dom Kelman-Porto.
He's going to put the step back 3 in. Carl Witt, I tell you what, he got 1.5 points there. Foul. It's Cook Jr. again. Nice little tip by Boyd, but Tudor has got it. Oh, good pass into Bailey again, who finishes off superbly. He's got 10 points. He's leading all scorers for Taranaki.
He's, tell you what, they're spoon feeding him, but he's finishing. Playing good D is Darius Boyd. Quinton Bailey goes down, draws a foul. Dom Kelman-Porto puts his hand up.
Foul's on 25. Offensive.
So, it's going to be free throws at the other end. This is a lovely little response from Taranaki. They're on a 7-0 run, but they really had to earn it, Dylan.
They sure have. I'll tell you what, Quinton Bailey's been in everything.
Hasn't he? He has been. He's got 2 steals in the game as well. And his numbers coming into this don't really tell the story of how well he's been playing this season. But coming into this game, 7 points per game at 45%, 3 rebounds. But he's just been a nuisance in all 3 previous games.
He is. You look at the Airs of 10 assists for the Airs, just the 5 for the Bulls.
8-0 run for Taranaki again.
It's a game of runs right now.
It really is. Here's Kelman Portal. Almost throws it away. Witt with 5 on the shot clock. He's in trouble. And it's blocked by Bailey.
He's doing everything. He's taking a hit to the nose as well. Shot clock violation.
Well, here's the other issue with Jace Carter out of the game on 3 fouls. Do you risk putting him back on before half-time? The game could be out of reach by half-time the way this momentum's going at the moment, Dylan.
I'd say that's what the 3 coaches are probably discussing in the background. Do we need him? Is it time?
Tricky one, isn't it?
It's such a balance.
Taranaki are playing all right without Xavier Green. They've actually won a game without him. As Luca Vea helps himself to 2 points. That was one of the easiest buckets of the game so far.
Sure was. That was just too easy. Luca Vea's having himself a little game right now as well.
Yeah, he's looking really comfortable now. He looked a little bit, I wouldn't say uncomfortable in the first game that Taranaki played against Manawatu, but he's really improved in the last 3 games.
Certainly, you know, new to the league after being out over in Australia for a few years and just getting up to speed with the speed of the league. And as he's on 6 points and 3 assists, 1 rebound, 1 steal, but done a good job igniting the fast break for the Airs so far. As we see Jace Carter sitting there ready to sub in. Well, they're going to roll the dice. Let's hope it pays off for them, and hopefully we don't see Carter picking up his 4th foul in this first half.
Well, it's a big call, isn't it? There's still a bit of time left in this second quarter, 3:50 left.
Yeah, the Bulls are very reliant on their 3 imports doing the scoring, and right now we've got Carter Witt on 10 points, Darren Boyd on 7, and Jace Carter on 6, so they need him back in the game.
It was quite the comeback, but again, an excellent response by Taranaki.
I tell you, Taranaki have missed 9 free throws as well, so it comes back to bite you. I tell you, just running at 30%.
Mind you, the Bulls are only 3 from 7 as well, Dylan. They're under 50%.
Someone's put the padlocks on the hoops.
Exactly. Put that glad wrap over the top again.
Yep.
Here comes Witt.
Let's see what I've got out of the timeout.
Robinson. Which still Jace Carter not on the court at the moment as we see Robinson go for 3. Tip back, that's lovely play from Pakorangi. Tipped it right back into the hands there of Carter Witt. Second opportunity here for the Bulls, but it's only 5 on the shot clock here for Boyd. Oh, see you later, Marcel Jones. Thank you very much. Here is Riley Tudor that leads out to 13.
Wow, good fast break. Great block, Marcel Jones. Beautiful throw from Cook Jr.
And the 3 response from Pakorangi is away, but again, the offensive rebound taken by Kelman Portal. Tough basket for him to make as Jones tidies up.
So Marcel Jones is a magnet for those rebounds, pulling down his 5th rebound.
Taranaki all of a sudden in total control again. Here's Cook. Shot clock down to 4 here for Tuta. Jones for 3. Rebound by Boyd.
Jace Carter didn't sub in that timeout, was just sitting on the bench like he was gonna sub in, but coach says no. Riley Tudor picks the pocket.
Cook,
Robinson picks it right back.
Nice job by Carl Robinson. Now Boyd gives it over to Robinson. Tudor on him in a flash. No foul. Surely there was a foul there, and Samuel, I think, has just smashed him.
Yeah, definitely got his money's worth. Nice job from Robinson there, turning down the 3, electing to go and drive in.
Carl Robinson back to the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Remember, when every free throw is made, contribution of the Chemist Warehouse Hoops and Schools program is made. teams touched on. So good from the Chemist Warehouse stripe so far in this game.
Certainly not, but Cal Robinson drops that one off the front of the rim, rolls in.
Get the second. Samuel's got the rebound. Oh, the big fella's at it. Arm and arm down court they were too. Here comes Samuel. Rather, Jones. Can't roll it in. Kelman Porto almost. Secure it.
Could be an 8-second violation here if they don't get it over just in time.
Never in doubt, mate. Here's Robinson. Robinson with his first triple of the game. In fact, his second.
Yeah.
There's a much-needed basket from him.
Sure was. Started on the defensive end with Dom Kelman Porto and Marcel Jones playing footsies on the ground.
Yeah, that was bordering on the humorous side, which is what we like to see. Now we've got a timeout on the floor. Taranaki still leading this one by 12. Bailey still leading all scorers in the game with 11. He's 100% from the field, 5 from 5. Great stuff from Quinton Bailey.
He's made a huge impact. Come in, off the bench, done a great job.
14 points off the bench, with Tudor also nailing that 3 not long ago, and only 4 points off the bench so far for Franklin.
We see Franklin up to 13 turnovers in the game. You've got to take care of the basketball. 13 turnovers is not going to get it done. Carter Witt has 6 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it?
That's normally how many assists he has in the first half, not turnovers. So it's out of character for him to be turning it over like this.
Well, it's a 9-point game. Franklin, it's going to be a really important 1 minute and 38 seconds for them in the context of this game. Remember, Jace Carter is out of the game on 3 fouls. He's been applying for a little while. So Coach Dan Ryan has decided, nah, save him for the second half. His pass. That's good play by Cooper, who's out there now. And now here comes Darren Boyd. Boyd, another top finish from him. He's up to 9 in the game.
Yeah, that's pretty. Goes to the left. Luca Vea just out of reach. Coming across on help side.
Gives it out to Cooper.
Quinton Bailey coming out to screen.
All the way now, Cooper. Shot clock down to 7 for Cook. Yeah, well defended that time. That is going to beat Franklin Ball.
Shot clock expired. Good job from Darren Boyd there, getting a challenge on Cook Jr.
Now, if the Bulls can just grind out another basket, get a stop, maybe down 5, possibly 4, it's where they want to be at the end of this quarter. Oh, that ain't happening, but Cooper is called for the foul. Geordie Cooper a little unlucky there.
Yeah, good job. Geordie Cooper coming across, unfortunately caught the arm. Cal Robinson will go to the line for another 2 free throws. He's just 1 for 4.
This is important for Cal Robinson.
Tell you what, there's some guys that just have a nose to score, and Cal Robinson's definitely one of them. Always finds a way to keep the scoreboard ticking over, whether it's at the free throw line or the 3-point line. He's up to 7 in the game.
He got 10 points in the win over Canterbury last game.
He's just got the yips right now. For a guy who's such a good shooter, it's unusual to see them have the yips at the free throw line. Just 1 for 5.
Well, that one's spot on. So the lead is back to 6 points. Portal standing there again. And they are going to use a BNZ player timeout. That's an interesting call.
Yeah, it's early. Going for the 2-for-1 though. That's probably a smart play by Marcel Jones. I'm certain that he would be wanting to get a quick shot out of the sideline play and then get one more opportunity.
Let's see if they get it. But speaking of opportunities, there is one for you right now to get your ticket to the big game. 5,000 tickets to give away to school groups, sports groups, community groups. And all you need to do is scan that QR code on your screen right now, fill out your details, and come along to the Cell's NBL game free sometime this season. With thanks to BNZ.
Doesn't get much better than that. Let's see what the players have cooked up out of a timeout.
Speaking of cooked, here he is, Aaron Cook. Samuel working on bigger. Samuel with the fade away. Lovely stuff from Dane Samuel.
Dane Samuel really sees himself with a mismatch with Bigger on him.
Here are the Bulls with the last play now. Cook all over Boyd. And Boyd almost gets it. Close call there. 7 seconds for Bigger. And there's a little reach and foul.
Those ones hurt so much.
Fouls on number 5.
Fouls on number 5.
5 is Luca
Luca
Vea.
Vea. Just got his hand caught in there.
Second personal foul for him. So it will be 2 shots. The Chemist Warehouse strike.
So this is where you'd want to use your BNZ player timeout, but they've just used it.
Exactly.
Got 5 seconds to advance at those, plenty of time.
So Alice Bigger.
Can he knock it down? Can he bring up this percentage?
Deep player at the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix.
No, there is definitely some glad wrap on that rim.
So the Bulls remain under 50% from the Chemist Warehouse strike. Mind you, so too the Airs. Missed that as well as Bigger.
Violation. Crossing the free throw line. He saw it was going to miss and got a little ahead of himself.
Ooh,
Oh, they're
on.
giving him one more.
I
Someone went in early.
Yeah, I reckon one of the Airs players went early. Right, let's see if Bigger can nail this one. Third time lucky. Yes. So that cuts the lead back to 7.
He needed that one.
Let's have a look and see what Taranaki can do here with this last 5.1 seconds.
Dom Kalmapoto just gives up the foul.
Wow.
They'll walk the length of the court.
He's giving them 2 points on a
Yeah.
platter. What was that all about?
Well, maybe he knows their shooting percentages from the free throw line and is taking his chances, but I sure as heck know the coach is not rolling the dice with that.
Well, Cook's free throw percentage this season is terrible. He's 0 from 5 in this game, and before this game, he's at 43%. But you know what? He's going to knock both of them down, Dylan.
Reverse commentator's curse. He says, I hear you. I'm going to show you I can knock these down.
Never in doubt, were they?
Never in doubt.
Now a BNZ player timeout called by the Bulls. Boy, this end of the second quarter has been a long final chapter.
I'll tell you what, Dom Kalmapoto will be wanting to get a score here, so at least they got an advantage out of him, giving them an extra possession. But look to see, this is always interesting, the BNZ player timeouts, seeing if the players can get organised well enough to be able to execute a play without the coach's intervention. And I'm sure they've worked on all these at training, but sometimes it just takes a little bit of organising. As Jace Carter is back in the game.
Wow, interesting call for the last 3.9 seconds. Probably worth rolling the dice. It's going to be Kelman Portal, and he rolls it in. So the foul is cancelled out by his basket. That is brilliant from Dom Kelman Portal. It's going to be a 7-point game at the half. It's Taranaki up 47-40 at the end of the second. 47-40 it is here in New Plymouth. It's a 7-point game. Feels like there's a lot of basketball still to be played in this match between Taranaki and Franklin. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you're watching this game. Of course, a shout out to our YouTube viewers as well. Of course, it gets streamed all around the world as well. If you're watching on the YouTube FIBA basketball channel, thank you for joining us and welcome to New Plymouth. So 47-40 as we check out the Chemist Warehouse stats, and who would have thought that Quinton Bailey would have been the top scorer at the half, Dylan Boucher?
Absolutely. The three bigs for Taranaki getting it done right now. Bailey, Samuel and Jones really owning it right now. And it's what is even more interesting, Xavier Green just to 5 points and Jace Carter just to 6 points. Now two head-to-head guys not really featuring right now.
No, that's right, and both of them of course have had limited minutes due to both of them being in foul trouble, which has been a really neat, well, not for them, but a neat kind of dynamic at play too. Now rebounding has been pretty evenly spread, and Aaron Cook Jr. again, he's on target for another double-digit assist total, isn't he?
Yeah, he's dynamic, and he's really spoon-fed these bigs as well with his penetration. Nothing better than having a great point guard that can get you the ball.
Yeah, Cook, and 5 points and 5 assists in the game, and Bailey getting that block earlier as well. Kelman Porto and Jones also having a bit of influence in that category as well. And Quinton Bailey, as I said, he's been just about the star of this first half.
He sure has. He's done everything, bit of everything. He's blocked shots, he's got steals, he's got deflections, he's made shots. Well, he actually hasn't missed any shots. Just one blemish is a missed free throw.
Indeed, and Darren Boyd, just a little shout out to him. You could see him grabbing 2 steals in the absence of Jace Carter playing those limited minutes because of the 3 fouls that he's on. He's stepping up nicely, isn't he? 9 points, 5 rebounds and 2 steals in the first half, and a block as well. So nice job from Darren Boyd, but that's going to have to continue in the second half, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He really took with Jace Carter being in foul trouble, and Carter Witt got in foul trouble early, so he really had to take over those point guard and scoring duties, and he certainly did that well.
47-40 is the score. Taranaki, the home team, in front. Second half not too far away. 47-40. It's the Airs in front over the Bulls. Heading into the second half. Led by 11 at the end of the first. And then if you just joined the broadcast, the Bulls actually cut that 11 back to nothing pretty quickly. I think it took 3.5 minutes the second quarter before they went cold again. But they look a different team without Jace Carter, and I think this is maybe one of the major differences between these two teams. Green also got in foul trouble, but the fact they've actually played a bit without him due to that concussion in an earlier match has probably meant they can absorb the loss of one of their star players a bit better than the Bulls can when Carter gets into foul trouble. Is that a big difference, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think, again, not having him last week was really helped them out. And, you know, he's still played a factor in this game. Even though his scoring hasn't been high, he's still played a factor, but not having him has been absorbed, obviously, well by the likes of Darnay Samuels and Quinton Bailey. They've got good contributions out of their local talent, sorry, and then obviously at the other end the Bulls have not had as much production from their local talent and have relied heavily on the imports.
Well, as we build towards the second half, don't forget there is a double-header today, and what better way to finish what's been a hectic weekend of basketball in round 3 here in the NZNBL with a Saints Tuatara clash coming at 4 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to be a terrific match because the Tuatara head into that unbeaten, 3 wins out of 3, and the Saints are struggling a little bit, the defending champs at the moment. And the Saints are back on court against the Airs next Thursday, and then games coming up next Friday and Saturday. They're going to be good too. Can the Nuggets stay unbeaten after a terrific start? And what about the Jets finally getting a win on the board? That's going to be interesting to see what the response from the Jets is going to be like in that game. And then the Phi, who were beaten by the Nuggets, and that was a tough battle. But, are they going to come out of that one and beat the Bulls, who are showing various signs in this game as well? So lots of intriguing matches coming up over the next, today and then heading into the end of the week as we begin round 4. Tuatara going to go down and get the win over the Saints, do you reckon, this afternoon?
Tell you what, Tuatara are in good form right now, and the Saints have been struggling the last couple of games. However, still a talented roster, and any team with that talent is going to be tough to beat on their home court. So Tuatara got their hands full, but they are playing some good basketball. So it is going to be a battle, and one I'm looking forward to tuning in for.
I'll ask you the question again, Dylan. Are the Tuatara going to go down and beat the Saints today?
Yeah, that was very much fence sitting, I know. if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would put my money on the Tuatara right now. But it would be begrudgingly, because again the Saints are very talented, and after 2 losses, Aaron Young will have them firing on all cylinders. Yeah,
whatever way it goes, it's worth watching. I think that's the key takeaway out of that. And of course, it all gets started at 4 o'clock this afternoon with that Rapid League game, and then the NZNBL game starting at 5. Now, has Quinton Bailey done enough to earn a start in this third quarter? The answer is no.
I think he's done enough to earn himself a start. Whether he gets one or not is a different story, but I think bringing him off the bench, being that impact player, is something that he enjoys, and they'll stick with the starters that started this game.
Yeah, Green is going to come out for the second half on 3 fouls. It's an interesting call. I wonder if there was a thought from John White that we might just hold him back for a little bit. I mean, we do have a 7-point lead. The team plays okay without him.
Yeah, it's always an interesting one. Does he come in being ultra aggressive? Does he come in and just try and find his way back in the game? Or, you know, like, these are the imports, especially scoring imports, they have a real scorer's mentality, and it's hard to take that away from them, and you don't want to take that away from them, as we see some Hayden Carr fans in the crowd.
Yeah, hopefully Hayden can get out there. Hasn't got on for the NZNBL game so far this season. On the other side of the equation with Jace Carter on 3 fouls, Dan Ryan really has no choice. I mean, they're down by 7, and they need him on court to come back into the game.
And to be fair, as we see the hoop being fixed up, to be fair, Jace Carter has played all games this season in foul trouble, so he's very accustomed to it. So look for him to hopefully keep his hand out of the cookie jar and look to really be able to stay in this game for the Bulls to have a chance.
Yes. Very interesting, very intriguing scenarios, potential scenarios at play here. as we head to the second half.
A few last-minute adjustments being done as we get underway. Look at those courtside seats there. There's the Yeti entertaining the local fans.
Nothing like a selfie.
Better seats than that. Getting up close and personal.
So here we go, third quarter. Still looks like there might be an issue with something. Kobe Lucas and Ryan Jones. Look happy, finally.
They don't want any more delay as Luca Vea looks to inbound the ball. Aaron Cook Jr. enjoyed seeing his athleticism and speed in the first half. Let's see what we can get from him in the second.
So third quarter underway. Green straight away, running at Carter. Boy, I love nothing more than an early foul on Jace Carter. As Bigger stops that flush from Luca Vea.
Luca Vea, nice aggressive penetration. Takes it at Bigger, gets fouled, but they ran that first play for Green, wanting to get him involved, and running at 10 assists a game. You saw why. He made the beautiful cross-court pass to the corner. Luca Vea, up fake drive, ends himself a trip to the stripe.
It's his first visit to the line this season, and there is that hoodoo on that rim again from the free throw line for the Chemist Warehouse. This has happened in other games as well at the centre of the court, Dylan. I'm telling you.
It's funny.
There's a ghost out there.
It gets contagious, it really does.
Carter's lost it out of court.
Carter Witt, another turnover. That's number 7. Just threw it behind Jace Carter. And yes, Jace Carter could have caught that, but certainly was a little bit difficult. It's the last thing you want when you're trying to get back in a game is the first possession not being a polished one. As they run the same play again for Green.
It's Carter again, and it comes off his foot, so it's going to be Taranaki ball. Cook. Samuel has to work on Bigger. He'll always fancy himself there. As he toasts up on Bigger.
Darren Boyd comes down with the ball, ignites the fast break.
And he puts it up. He doesn't.
Another turnover. I mean, he dropped that off. Bigger just wasn't quite ready. Boyd did a good job getting in the lane. Big guys don't want it around their feet, I can tell you that much.
No. Green again, going to work on Carter. Samuel, that's a good pass into Samuel. Vea. Shot clock down to 7 for Darnay Samuel. He's well capable of nailing the shot from the outside, and the Bulls have it again. No change to that halftime score early in the third. Boyd. Hesitant offense again from the Bulls here with the shot clock down to 3. There's Carter. And Cook's going to tidy up. Taranaki will try once more. Carter again. Go around Robinson. Pushes him away. And that
is an offensive foul.
It's going to go on Cook, yes indeed.
Tell you what, Robertson felt the arm in the chest and certainly sold it well. Ryan Jones says, yes, you definitely extended the arm. Carl Robinson says, thank you very much. I get my approval at acting school. Either way, the Bulls come away with the ball and a turnover for Aaron Cook Jr. and the Ears.
Yeah, so Cook has called for a second foul on that one.
There's no doubt he was extending the arm, and sometimes, to Carl Robinson's defence, you have to sell it to the officials to let them know, to exaggerate it. But certainly was pushing off with the offensive arm. Carl Robinson, good job on the defensive end.
So both teams still scoreless. It's half time. shatter that nil scoreline. The Bulls. Here's Robinson. Back to what it feels like we were at the start of the first quarter. Here's Boyd. Nice finish from Darren Boyd. He's up to 11.
Tell you what, lefties, so nice to watch. Going to the hoop, going to the left. Did a good job on the outstretched. Marcel Jones coming across. Darren Boyd keeps the scoreboard ticking over.
Back to 5. Boyd joins Witt. Double digits now in this game for the Bulls. Here's Cook. Kicks it out to Green, who goes for a 4-pointer pretty much. Can't get it though, as Witt picks it up for the Bulls. Witt. That was Samuel just getting a little bit physical on Carter Witt.
So you know about it when you hit Dane Samuel. He certainly is not moving that body.
Exactly. It's almost like running into a brick wall, isn't it?
It is. Carter Witt up to 6 rebounds in this game. Certainly a good rebounding guard.
Yeah, he's got rocks as hips, Dane Samuel, no doubt about it.
Yeah, no doubt.
So he picks up his second personal in the game. Carter for 3. He's got that beautiful shot. That's his first triple of the game for Jace Carter. He's up to 9.
Yeah, Carter just seems to be a better shooter off the dribble in rhythm than he is as a spot-up shooter. Having the ball in his hands is a great little set for him to come off. As Luca Vea turns the corner.
Ooh, nice from Vea. Can't finish though. So the Bulls who are on a 5-0 run at the moment. A chance to extend this.
Oh, wow.
Samuel.
They just call that no foul. No foul there, just out of bounds. As Jace Carter is asking the question why, he's saying, you hit in the face.
Here's Boyd.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Boyd making room again, bigger. Wasn't expecting the ball. Witt. Here's Robinson for 3. And Carter's got the rebound. Boyd for another 3. Samuel can't quite grab it, but Green has it, and look out. Green.
Yeah, that's pretty. Darren Boyd got out of the way on that one. Green smooth in transition.
First basket for Taranaki in this third quarter. It's taken 3.5 minutes though. Witt. No foul as Green comes down court again. Is he going to repeat the play? He won't, but there is a foul.
You know when you just watch guys in transition, like Green, just so smooth, so under control. It always feels like every time they're about to score, you know, like he just looks so under control. Darren Boyd changed the way he defended that one. Cal Robinson came across, picked up the foul. Earns himself a trip to the bench as Green goes to the free throw line. Slowly trying to drag his own point tally up to where he averages.
Yeah, Green averaging 20 points per game. It'll probably be higher. So in his 2 games that he's played soccer, he only played a short period of that first game, or that second game, because of that concussion. With that second free throw from the Chemist Warehouse stripe, and Taranaki again have absorbed this little comeback from the Bulls pretty well. Coleman Porto gives it to Carter. That's what we saw from Carter numerous times against the Tuatara in that first game.
Yeah, he covers so much ground with his penetration and so athletic and strong at the rim. Quinton Bailey is back in the game.
Yeah, he'll get points in this session, no doubt about it. There's a rebound from Carter this time. Coast to coast here for Jace Carter. And he lures the foul, and who's that on? It could be on Xavier Green again, which will take him to 4 fouls. It is Xavier Green on 4 fouls.
That is a huge play.
Oh, there it is. Certainly using the body. What do you reckon, Dylan?
Hats off to Jace Carter. Put the pressure on the referee to make a call. Had he probably made that layup, they probably don't call anything, but because he missed, felt like they had to call something. As Carter goes to the free throw line, knocks down the first.
Feels like Carter's coming really into the game nicely now.
Again, broken play. This guy is magic. Like, he just can split people on the break. So good in open court as he knocks down another free throw.
It's been hot since halftime.
Up to 13 now.
This is the Bulls' big chance now with Green out of the game. However, Jones is back in there now. Riley Tuta. Still at force, Taranaki. Look at that. It's Tuta wide open, and he nails the triple, Riley Tuta.
Great find from Aaron Cook Jr. Riley Tuta knocks down a second triple. It's Jace Carter.
6 points for Tuta in the game. Here's Wicks. Well, that's just too easy there for Luca Vea.
Oh, wow. Jace Carter knocked it out of Marcel's hands. Gets it back, though. Marcel is pleading.
They ain't listening to Marcel, so give it up.
Great D from Luca Vea. Carter Witt on the penetration. Met Luca Vea with the outstretched arm.
Almost stolen. Beautifully done by Carter again.
He is going. Again, mismatch with Quinton Bailey on him.
15, Carter. He's got 9 points in this quarter so far as Cook. Kicks it out to Jones, who can bury it from long range, and he does.
Great find. Aaron Cook Jr. is picking them apart right now.
That's back-to-back threes for the Airs.
Darren Boyd.
It's Carter for three. He's starting to really feel it.
We knew we weren't going to hold him down for long. He's feeling himself right now.
And he's got some smack talk going as well. Here comes Tuta. This is great stuff from both teams. All of a sudden, this game is really intriguing. Here comes Cook. Here's Jones.
Jace Carter doing everything right now.
Here he comes, Carter.
Feeling it.
Oh, no way. He wasn't far away, was he?
He wasn't far away, and he was 100% feeling that. You could see he just had that look in his eye. Had that gone, that would have tied the game up.
Samuel back in for Jones.
Some players just have a knack of knowing how to change that momentum, and Jace Carter is one of them.
Definitely. He's shooting at 50% now, Carter, 6 from 12. Might have just dropped below 50% with that missed three. Here comes Cook again. Get rid of Boyd, but he's struggling.
Wow.
Was he?
Good find. Luca Vea for three. Short on that one.
Way off target. Look, he's got the ball again. It's Carter. Immediately double teamed, which means a player open somewhere. Here's Boyd.
Good find.
Here's Pakorangi for three. Touched the foot there of Tuta, but not played at, and that's a lovely pass, and Vea helps himself to 2 points.
Aaron Cook Jr. up to 8 assists. He is dropping dimes everywhere. Luca Vea doing a good job running the lanes.
Taranaki somehow keeping their noses in front. Absorbed the 4 fouls from Green, who's on the bench pretty well. Now Carter struggling. There's another foul. This time it's going to be conceded by Aaron Cook, who goes to 3 fouls.
The plot thickens. They definitely need Aaron Cook Jr. out there. He's asking for an explanation. He doesn't understand. Be the first or the last time a player doesn't understand.
Yep. What happened? It was a foul. Okay. Here's Kelvin Portal. Darren Boyd runs at Samuel. Bailey smashes him. Like that. Looked like he got plenty of ball there, Dylan.
He got nothing but leather from our angle, but Brian Jones is a lot closer than we are.
Actually, Samuel has been called for the foul there rather than Bailey.
Yeah, it makes sense.
He goes to 3 fouls.
He's had a great game. They don't want to lose him now. Let's have a look at this in the replay. He can feel pretty hard done by as well.
Well, there was contact, but it looked before the shot, maybe.
Definitely was before the shot, but it was in the shooting motion, so nevertheless, Darren Boyd Goes to the free throw line.
Chemist Warehouse stripe here for Boyd. He's 2 from 4 now from the Chemist Warehouse stripe, and that leads back to 3. Teams have basically been trading baskets for a while now. He's been swapping between 3 and 5 for what seems like an eternity.
Boyd up to 13 points, 7 rebounds.
Cook. Switch out there. Witt trying to stick to him like glue. But Cook gets the better of him.
Cook's got himself going now. Good full court pressure. Riley Tudor.
Kelman Portal. Rolling it back to Kelman Portal is Witt. And tipped in there by Bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. Over the back of Quentin Bailey.
Bigger's first field goal of the game. He's up to 3 points. Foul. Nice pass to Bailey, and he's hit by Boyd.
Got an elbow in the head for his trouble.
2 shots.
He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Just 50% of the game so far, Quentin Bailey. Can he take this glad wrap off this hoop in the second half? No doubt.
He's just got it going in this game, Quentin Bailey.
He feels like he's shooting into the ocean right now.
See, sure what he was talking to Ryan Jones there about.
Maybe thought there was a basket interference on the foul. Either way, he'll knock it down. He probably wanted the 3-point play rather than 2.
Only up to 13 points. Witt.
Nice pass.
Boyd with the triple attempt, can't nail it though. So stop there for Taranaki as Cook rolls down court. Oh, foul.
I could see what he was doing. I actually think that was Vidane Samuel, but kind of got put perfectly in between the 2 open guys. Oh.
Kelman Portal.
The worst thing about that, I could hear someone in the stadium over the mics calling fire, and that means there's a screen coming about to hit you, and he couldn't hear it, and got cleaned out. Unfortunately, Dom Kelman Portal might have leaned into that one a little bit and picks up his 4th foul. Will earn a trip to the bench. And Kelman Portal's got away with a couple of physical screens before that one, and I think they were probably just keeping a close eye on him. Wasn't able to get away with that one.
Oh, no way. Well, here's an easy basket coming up for Franklin.
Zion Anderson rises up over Quentin Bailey, puts it down.
Back to 3. Here's Bailey again. Tuta. Cook now. Messy for Taranaki.
They called a foul on Darren Boyd. Oh, foul on Darren Boyd. I don't know what he did there, but he's picked up his 3rd foul. He just stood there. Unfortunately, Cook slid into him.
Just unlucky
Just
there.
one of those unlucky ones, absolutely.
So they're in the bonus. Both teams in the bonus now. 65 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
Aaron Cook Jr.'s having a heck of a game right now.
What are his numbers, Dylan?
He's got 7 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal. And unfortunately, just still his woes continue from the free throw line. Just 3 for 8.
Just below 50% again in this game.
Oh, Cale Robertson.
Ooh, and he buries it as well, and that leads back to 1. Well, we've been waiting for Robinson.
Absolutely. Dan
to
Ryan.
heat up.
Absolutely. Dan Ryan says, get up the court, play some D now. That was deep.
He's got 3 3-pointers in the game now. He's up to 11.
Yeah, again, keeps that scoreboard ticking over. 5 rebounds, 1 steal. He's also sitting on 3 fouls.
So both coaches are going to have to be careful with their management of their players, because several are on 3 fouls. And of course, remember, Xavier Green's on 4. Samuels and one of those players on 3. Bailey, nice pass to Cook. Oh, beautiful footwork to Cook.
Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty.
9 points, and that was one of his best baskets of the game. Woods lost it. Here's Bailey.
Oh, beautiful.
Fantastic tip, and Vaya.
That's good basketball. I'll tell you, Vaya's an athlete. He just runs the floor, continues to run every possession, taking advantage of those opportunities. Cook with a nice little tip there.
Oh, those are 2 very important baskets for Taranaki in the context of this game. Shot clock down to 6 here, right at the end of the 3rd. And Biggett tips it in, no way!
That is an unusual tip. Aaron Cook Jr., no.
Well, it's 3 points. The margin heading into the 4th. Are we in for a grandstand finish here in New Plymouth for the NZNBL game? It's Taranaki leading 68-65. (68-65). Taranaki Airs up over the Franklin Bulls with 1 quarter left in this game. Of course, this is the first of a double header. Better way to move into that second game between the Saints and the Tuatara from Wellington, and by ordering a little mid-afternoon snack with any large pizza, 20% off at Sells. That special still available for the next couple of days, so I couldn't think of anything better and end your holiday weekend by getting into that deal.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Someone finally taking the glad wrap off that hoop, mate?
I think someone said they surely can't be shooting this poorly from the free throw line. There's got to be something wrong with the height of the hoop. Look at those flash new hoops just going up on their own. Yeah. Gone are the days where you got to witch that thing up.
Yeah. Everything's all automatic these days, right?
No manpower required.
No. But there is manpower required on the court. That's the thing. So, as we start the 4th quarter, Carter is out there.
Right, are we ready?
Green is not out there. Taranaki, again, do a good job without one of their star players. He's on the bench on foul trouble as we start the 4th quarter. Oh, that was a disaster for the Bulls.
And they're not getting back at the other end. That is disastrous to start. And I never one to focus on negative things, but that's Carter Witt's 9th turnover for the game.
Ouch.
As Carter just says, get out of my way.
But he gets a visit to the Chemist Warehouse strike. Now, who's this foul going on? It's gone on Dane Samuel. So that's Dane Samuel's 4th foul.
They definitely need him at the end of this game. He's played a huge role. and you look at his numbers, 10 points, 4 rebounds, but the plus-minus of +10. So that stat, for those that don't follow basketball on a regular basis, that means when he's on the floor, the team is 10 points better than when he's off the floor. So he does a good job right now. Him and Riley Tudor are leading the way with the plus-minus. Riley Tudor with +8 and Dane Samuels +10.
Well, he's out of the game, Samuel, now, and Marcel Jones is back in. Jace Carter misses from the Chemist Warehouse strike for the first time in the game.
His first miss.
Every free throw made contributes to the Chemist Warehouse Hoops and Schools program. So no pressure, Jace.
It's as easy as you like.
Full court pressure coming.
Just a 4-point ball game. It's funny, the Bulls have never just got the ascendancy in this game, but
no. Their biggest lead, Dylan's only been 1 point, and that was right near the start of the game.
That's right. This is the guy you want the ball in his hands.
Cook Jr. is having a terrific game. Nice pass.
That's why. That's a beautiful pass.
Really almost getting that one, but not in the end as Boyd puts the afterburners on. Oh, brilliant from Darren Boyd.
It's pretty strong, that step-through move that he's so accustomed to doing. Brings it to a 2-point game.
15 points. Both coaches will fancy their chances in this game. This is what makes this game so good. Cook, oh, lovely pullback jumper.
He's doing everything right now. They've got to have the ball going through his hands. Same on the other end with this guy.
And there's Carter getting a foul out of Quinton Bailey.
Going to get 2 free throws here as Riley Tudor points to the floor and said, yeah, Riley Tudor's pointing to the floor and says, I got him here. It's not shooting. Side ball.
Tudor's picked up the foul rather than Bailey.
Tudor might have earned his referee's badge with the advice there for the referees.
Witt. Work off Robinson. No space. Robinson for way outside the 3-point line. Beautifully tipped back. Oh, that's hard luck by Zion Anderson. He's did a brilliant job there.
Yeah, that was a good offensive rebound. Unfortunately, just hit a little too hard. Witt wasn't able to bring it in. Tell you what, Cale Robinson's got some range on that 3-ball, doesn't he?
Confidence, isn't he? To go from that deep. Here's Tuta. Chance for Taranaki to stretch this 4-point lead back to 6, possibly 7. Here's the man with the hot hand. It's Cook.
He is cooking. No pun intended.
14 and Carter. Here's Carter fancying his chances again. And who's that come off? It's come off Anderson.
Zion Anderson's doing a good job on the O board, just not able to bring that ball in on that one as well, but certainly getting his hands to it as Jace Carter is really trying to will this Bulls team to the hoop.
Bulls looking a little clunky again, aren't they?
Yeah, just a little bit. I don't want to use the word selfish, but there's certainly one-on-one plays as opposed to coming out of a team play. As we see, he is doing a good job shifting the defense from side to side. As Quinton Bailey turns the corner.
Get it. There's a rebound by Kelvin Poto, almost in trouble there. There's Carter. Feeds it to Boyd. Good defense there from Riley Tuta. And it's almost lost now. Who's that come off? It's come off the Bulls.
Tell you what, the Bulls have got their hand on the ball so many times on the offensive end, but just not able to bring it in. And when you're down 6 with 7 minutes to go, those ones really count.
Absolutely. Now, Taranaki again. Bit of momentum in their game at the moment. They're outscoring the Bulls 6-3. Substantially in this 4th quarter, but it feels like they're in control of the game. Here comes Cook. And Carter's got it. Oh, he's smashed by Cook there. No whistle. What happened to the whistle?
Wow.
Here comes Boyd. Oh, Boyd's travelled there. Surely no. Dog's breakfast at both ends of the courts as Vau gives it to Cook. And over Carter.
What a finish.
Here comes Boyd, and another foul as that lead grows to 8, Dylan.
Yeah, tell you what, It was a comedy of errors in that last couple of possessions, but a beautiful finish from Cook Jr. and then Riley Tudor, hand in the cookie jar. Darren Boyd to the free throw line for 2. Trying to take his total up to 17 for the game. Putting together a solid game, Darren Boyd. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Drawn 4 fouls in this game. Make that 5 now.
Well, the Bulls need these 2 points from the free throw line. Darren Boyd. They get them.
So you see Green back in the game.
He'll want to go the distance now. Xavier Green will be well rested after being on 4 fouls for a while, and there goes Witt conceding that foul.
Just his 3rd foul. And the way he just splits those doubles. Aaron Cook Jr. lightning on the floor. He throws the ball through. He's a handful. He's got himself going in this game too, and you just see the confidence.
Bailey back to Green. Cook. Jones for a 3. Well off target that time.
Marcel Jones is shoots on the way down on the 3 ball, and sometimes when his legs get a little tired, he doesn't quite get the lift out of them. Those 40-year-old legs. In that case, that one there just didn't quite get the leg bend.
For Coach Dan Ryan to ponder. I think first and foremost you want better execution out of his team at this end of the court.
Yeah, definitely. It's becoming a little one-on-one. Carter Witt there, just a nice little crossover on Luca Vea. Got caught, hand across the body. Fouls are starting to mount up on both ends.
Yeah, that's the 4th that Taranaki have conceded. So Franklin are in the bonus now for the rest of the game with 6:17 to play.
Yeah, Dan Ryan will be saying, get to the hoop, make them have to give up fouls or layups.
Witt.
Oh, wide open.
He's got to take that shot. And he does, and he nails it, and Franklin are right back in the contest.
Carter Witt, very good 3-point shooter again. Mistake there from the ears.
Cook again with a no-look pass, but Calvin Porto is in the way. Here comes Carter Witt. Boyd. Oh, lovely to Carter. And Carter ties the scores with a fantastic basket for the Bulls.
That was pretty. Who else? Jace Carter. Darren Boyd with the pretty behind the back.
Oh, that was wonderful play. That's just the finish from Carter, who's up to 22 points in the game.
50% from the 3-point line as well. But he's having himself a game after a little spluttery start with that foul trouble. Still sitting on 3 fouls, hasn't fouled again since. 7 rebounds to go with it. Having himself a game.
This game is very much in the balance.
We've seen on the other side, we've got 5 of the ears in double figures. Cook Jr., Samuel, Jones, Luca Vea, and Quinton Bailey. And funnily enough, Xavier Green just the 9. I have no doubt he'll clock up double-figure points as this game wraps up. But on the other side, Jace Carter 19, Darren Boyd 17, Carter Witt 13, Cal Robinson 11. Who's going to step up in the last 5.5 left in this one?
Yeah, there's no reason not to watch this game to the finish now.
Tell you what, if I'm the ears, there's one man I want the ball with, and that's the guy with the ball right now.
100%. Jones. Green. Samuel's still not back in the game, by the way, folks. It's on 4 fouls. It's Green. That's a tough shot by Xavier Green.
Told you he'd be up in double figures.
All starters now for Taranaki in double figures.
Can't hold that man down.
Coach White, though, must be close to getting Samuel back in the game.
Oh, Carter, that's pretty. Oh, that's Green.
Oh, is it? Let's see. Yes, it is. Green's out of the contest. He fouls out.
He definitely used his body. There's a lot of talking going on right now. I think he's earned himself A trip to the bench. He will not be happy.
Green fouls out with 5:14 to play, and he fouls out with 10 points and 2 rebounds. 11 points, rather.
He's done. He's leaving the building.
And Samuel back in on 4 fouls.
Yeah, the tides could turn very quickly. It's Carter Witt.
Oh, he misses both.
I'll tell you what, both teams are going to look at this tape at training this week and think about all the points that are left on the table. As Quinton Bailey,
He becomes a key player at the end of this game, doesn't he?
He does, and that's certainly not taking anything away from Quinton Bailey, but it's not roll the ball into the post and let him go to work. It's get him to come out, set a screen, roll hard. This is the low block guy you want, the ball in his hands.
Dalton didn't post up as bigger. Goes for 3. It's not the man you want to have his hands on the ball near the end of the 24 seconds.
No, definitely not. Definitely out of his range.
Samuel. Here's Cook.
Oh,
That's a good stop by Carter, though, wasn't it?
I tell you, Carter's a great defender.
4 seconds left. Samuel can't bury the long ranger. A good set, defensive set from Franklin.
Chase Carter up to 8 rebounds.
Witt. He's putting the foot down there. Boy, that's a nice gather. Boyd still got it. Plenty of time left here for the Bulls. 5 seconds for Witt.
Oh, it's pretty basketball. He's talking to the Ayers bench.
It's a tight ball game.
Chase Carter just letting the ball roll, buying a little bit of breathing room, get the breath back. 3 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the fourth.
This is definitely going all the way, isn't it?
No doubt.
An overtime game this season. Don't think we have had one.
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
What did we just witness?
That was a crazy play from Cook.
I didn't know he had that in him.
Well, we do now.
I'll tell you what, Jace Carter knows too. Jace Carter came across saying no. Cook Jr. beat him to the rim. He pulled out last minute. That's pretty basketball.
Wow.
Good to see no technical foul called on that one.
Yeah. Let's not race that one again. 80 to 78.
Man, Cook Jr. is having himself a game.
Yeah, let's give you his numbers. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals.
I mean,
And he's drawn 8 fouls on him.
that's right. I know that's, those are good solid numbers, but he's played far bigger than that. Far bigger than that. I think he's up to 20 points with a dunk as well. I know, 18 points with a dunk, sorry. But yeah, he had his fingerprints all over this game. And especially with Xavier Green being in foul trouble and now fouling out, he's really running the show for this Ayers unit, picking them apart.
Don't count out the Bulls, though.
A 2-point game with the talent they have on their roster. Carter Witt's really controlling things at the other end, and Jace Carter's just magical.
Well, composure's going to be a big key down the end of this game too. As Witt comes down court. Carter. Nice pass to Boyd. Boyd hesitates beautifully.
Tell you what, he's tough inside. Can really shoot it from the outside, but he's got that strong body. Steps around Luca Vea on that one, ties the ball game up.
19 points for Boyd too, with 8 rebounds.
Yeah, he's having a game too.
Cook. Oh, unlucky. It's the rebound by Robinson. Chance for Franklin to take the lead for the first time since early in the first quarter.
Yeah, they want a set play here. Darren Boyd coming out.
Witt. Oh, Witt all the way.
Oh, bigger. Nice.
Smashed by Samuel.
Great block done, Samuel.
And it's still in the hands of the Bulls through Carter. And It's the foul, and who's got that one?
Nah, travelling violation.
Oh, wow.
Ryan Jones said, nah, you slid your feet in there, Jace Carter. Not letting you get that one.
Wow, Samuel. I thought the foul was going to go on him, and he would be out of the game as well there.
Yeah, that's why you need Dane Samuel. Nice block on Alice Bigger there. And Jace Carter got the O board, but just stepped through. Yeah, may have just dragged that pivot foot. Hard to tell on that angle, but looked awkward.
Tight call. Cook.
Very stagnant from the ears right now. Just the on-ball screen.
10 seconds left in the set. Here's Cook again, working off Samuel. And Boyd's got the steal, and Carter, it's showtime!
Carter says, anything you can do, I can do at the other end, as he rises up and take the lead.
Wow, what a turnaround from the Bulls. The biggest margin they've had is 13. The lead has been as high as 13 for the years.
Tell you what, hats off to Darren Boyd. Great defensive play there. Nice heads up pass. Jace Carter as Dane Samuel backs Dom Kamonpoto down and loses the ball, but it must have come off Kamonpoto's leg. Just get the feeling the Airs are too one-dimensional now.
Well, the Airs are only got 3 seconds on the shot clock here too.
Not a lot of time. Quentin Bailey's not liking the physicality of Cale Robinson.
So Cook to inbound it.
It was open.
Well, Vair's got it. All over him is Witt. Vair for three.
Oh,
big basket there from Luca Vair.
Huge basket. Ooh. Equal to the task.
Vair, 15 points.
He's having a good game.
Now, can the Bulls, what's the response going to be? Boyd creates space for himself and finishes off with style again.
Going straight at Riley Tudor with the physicality. Darren Boyd.
So here's Cook.
It's the 1 point lead for the Bulls. Good read.
And nicely rolling away was Bailey. Now Samuel winds up. Oh, that's a great basket from Dane Samuel.
Man, it's a physical drive. Bumping Dom Kamonpoto out of the way. Dane Samuel's beautiful move.
Well, who's got the composure down the stretch of this game? What a game with 1 minute to play.
Oh, good find.
Here's the shot from Darren Boyd. Yes, Darren Boyd.
He is feeling good right now.
Oh, my word.
He's telling the fans to keep it quiet.
Darren Boyd with the big bucket.
Takes it up to 24 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals and 1 block.
Wow. That gives the Bulls a 2 point lead. Still a lot of basketball coming though, Dylan.
There really is. Wow. We got 6 Airs in double figures. And the 3-pronged attack of Carter, Boyd and Witt at the other end.
There's been some great performances from several players. Jeepers, finding our MVP in this one has got to be tough.
Sure is.
There's still 55 seconds left, as you can see. It's the Bulls up by 2. Well, let's see what the response from the Airs is going to be. Both teams still have a BNZ player timeout coming as well. You'd expect both of them to be used.
Absolutely.
Here's Vair.
It's 14 seconds on the shot clock here.
Cook. Marked by Boyd.
Oh, good
Pass
set
over to
pass.
Tudor. Oh, a big bucket there from Riley Tudor as the Airs hit the front again.
That's a beautiful set play. John White, genius. Beautiful set play there.
Witt. Boyd stood on the sideline.
Wow. next possession is so important. Ayers can score on this possession. It really puts the pressure on the Bulls to have to score at the other end.
Wow. Let's see. 37.4 left. Surprised there are people still sitting down here in the stadium.
Both coaches are barking instructions, getting told to get back in your coach's box.
So Cook brings the ball down court. Here is Cook. Foul. Much movement off the ball for Taranaki. Cook again to Samuel.
Really using the clock here.
They are, aren't they? 5 on the shot clock for Dane Samuel. Samuel!
Oh!
No way! Dane Samuel!
That's why he needs. That's why he needs to be on the floor. Big shot.
$15 for the game for Dane Samuel. He's been out there on 4 fouls for a long time, and how about that? His first three-pointer of the game, and it couldn't have come at a more critical time.
Xavier Green's loving it.
Well, Taranaki with that play from Tuta, then the step out of bounds from Boyd, and then that from Samuel.
I'll tell you what, when your game's this close, back-to-back threes can break your back. Dane Samuels.
Triple whammy going against this team here. The Bulls have now 4 points down with under 16 seconds to play.
What do they got? Yeah. Right now you got a choice. You don't necessarily need a 3, although it would help a lot because you're going to have to score twice anyway. So look to them to run a out-of-bounds play to try and get a 3-point shot here, and then try and get a steal. Well, if they can't get a steal, they're going to have to foul and have to hope free throws. And right now with Aaron Cook Jr.
Well, they do have a lot of fouls to give. Here's Wood.
Yes, they do have fouls to give.
Where's Carter? Wicks. Boyd, he's got to put it up for 3. He's away. Oh, it's gone in. No way.
Wow. Dane Samuels went for the steal, missed it. Darren Boyd.
He won't hit a 3 like that in his career again.
The drama continues. So really important right now. The Bulls have fouls to give, so they can afford to go for steals, but they can't let too much time run off the clock.
That 3 was crazy.
That
3 was crazy, Dylan.
That was crazy. How high did that bounce and come through and nothing but net? The Yetis getting them going in the background.
So 91-90. With that 3, Boyd's up to 27 points. His third 3 of the game. He leads all scorers.
He's having a game. 3 for 8 from the 3-point line, but 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block.
So 4 fouls to give. This could be a long 9.8 seconds.
It really could. Can they force a turnover? Tom, come on,
and then they've still got a BNZ player to timeout to use. So that's it, isn't it? That's what's going to happen.
Look for Dane Samuels to swing back to the ball here. Yes.
There's the foul from Carter.
Oh, you got to be careful. You got to make a play at the ball.
Carter on 4 fouls now.
Fouls on 0.
So here is the foul on Carter. Still got 3 fouls to give.
Every second that goes off this clock is precious.
It's priceless, isn't it, for Taranaki? So they soaked up 1.8 seconds there, didn't they?
Yeah.
So rinse and repeat here for the Bulls. Oh, Boyd. No foul there. Oh, hang on. Is that Bulls possession? It is. That was a huge play from Darren Boyd. Well, Ryan Jones is right there.
He is right there.
He is right there.
He had a better view than anybody else in the building. Darren Boyd, I tell you what, huge play.
That was incredible from Darren Boyd. But they've got to turn it into points now.
That's
Dylan.
right. They've got a bit of time too. A bit of time to at least get a good shot and have a chance at an offensive rebound as well.
And who do you play it to? Do you give it to Boyd or Carter? You've got two options there, haven't you?
And even Witt, you know, getting to the hoopers, you've got to attack the hoop, in my opinion. You've got to get to the hoop. Because even if you get fouled, you're going to have a chance to go to the free throw line.
Carter's three-point percentage is 50% in the game, 3 from 6. Boyd is an acceptable 3 from 8, and Witt's 2 from 4 at 50%. Cale Robinson, 3 from 8 for 37%.
Yeah.
So you've got options.
Really interested to see what they run out of this timeout. Like I really feel like the way Darren Boyd is playing right now, you probably got to go through him. But Jace Carter, they haven't been able to stay in front of him. If they run an on-ball, expect to see a switch, which means it's probably going to be Carter Witt that has the mismatch. And yeah, let's see.
Right, well, let's see. What a finish we've got coming up here. It's Boyd. Boyd squeezing between defenders.
Oh, turns it over.
It's gambled and it's going to be Taranaki. Hang on. It's done, I think it's done, and Taranaki have got the win. What a win for Taranaki.
Oh, what a finish.
Wow, what a win for Taranaki, 91-90. Outstanding game of Sal's NBL action here from you, Plymouth. Congratulations to Aaron Cook, who's the MVP of this game. We're done here because there's another game coming up right now in Wellington. Thanks for watching. But congratulations to the Airs, 91-90 over the Bulls.